Hey, heyo, 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 good morning. Hello, hello. Hi, Josue. How you doing? It is, what's today? Wednesday? Oh my God. Happy Wednesday. Happy AM, happy PM, wherever you are. How is everyone today? Hello, hello. It is finally warmer in my house. Sorry for the late start. I literally felt like a popsicle and I was like, I cannot start like this. Um, it's getting colder each day. It's getting a little colder. It's getting colder, which I don't mind because I do like cold weather, but it also so whenever I start my day, I will like listen to some very chill music, and usually I get a combination of jazz, bossa nova, like acoustic music, I guess, things like that. And but then I started playing Christmas music, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Is it too soon? I don't know if it's too soon or not, but it did make me very happy. I definitely appreciate warmth just in general. Yeah, same. I'm at work, so I can only. Hi, Hajime. I'm at work, so I can only drop by real quick, but I hope you enjoy the game and stay warm. You're amazing. Thank you. Yeah, we are actually starting pretty late, so I think I should pretty much just start right away. Today we're playing Doppelganger, and I actually wasn't sure if I was ready to stream this game specifically because I'm going to try and be very normal, but as if anyone is aware of how normal I can be on Twitter, hopefully it will not end up like that, where I start very chill and calm and it ends up in all caps. Yeah, we'll try. We shall see. Okay. Let me just get my chat going. But yeah, I'm very excited. I could not resist. I think it's really cool, actually, that we're getting something like this from Hollow Stars. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to gameplay. Ta-da! Yay! Apparently the managers made the game themselves. Yes, this was done completely by the EN team. So they put it all together. I'm sure it was like in collaboration with the boys on like ideas and stuff like that, but yeah, I think on the website it said that it was done completely by the Hollow Stars EN team, and I just thought that was really cool. Um, but yeah, a couple of things. I believe there are some trigger warnings with this game. I just want to make sure that we read those out so that anyone who is listening or watching along knows about them. Let's see. I know it was on the website, so I'm just going to take a look at that. Where was it? Warning. This visual novel features themes of violence, suicide, murder, and cannibalism. It is recommended for mature audience. Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that I read that out, that if this is like a sensitive topic for anyone, that you watch at your own risk and take care of yourself. But yeah, I just wanted to do that real quick. This music is intense. It's so cool. Okay. All right, so let's start. Let me know if there's any issues with volume or levels or things like that. If the game is overwhelming or not loud enough, let me know and I will adjust. So what is your name? Okay, this is the issue that I always have with, wait a minute. I always have with, is there any audio yet? There should be audio. Let me double check to make sure. Can you hear the audio now? Sometimes I don't get any audio unless I full screen my game just because I don't have two monitors. Not yet. Interesting. Okay. Go ahead and see what's going on with that. Oh, it's also taking up my entire screen. That's weird. Sorry. Why does it do that? What? No, now we have to adjust it. Oh, God. Well, that's okay. All right, so we're going to leave that as that is, and then gonna check the... So this should be... Okay, is there audio now? Oh, it's really, really low. That's the issue. Okay, let me turn it up. Because I can hear it from YouTube, but it's just very, very low. So let me go ahead and turn that up. I don't know why it's so low. Oh, actually, let's go into settings and see if I can fix the audio. Do. I can hear it now, but yeah, it's super low. Okay. Turn. Why is it so low? It's very low, and then I'm like super loud. I'm gonna max this and then just control it. Okay, now that's gotta be really loud. Now, hold on. Okay, is that better? Oh, that's good now. Okay, great. Yeah, for some reason, I guess when the game starts, all the music was like incredibly low, but we should be good now. Okay. All right. Great. Okay. Okay, well now it's really loud in my ears, but that's okay. I'll just turn it down. Okay. So, What is your name? Sure, we're gonna... I think I'm gonna shorten my name. I think having to say my full name out loud will be really weird for me. So I'm gonna shorten it to Ki. Okay. Are you sure? No. I am Kianna. No, I should have kept it shorter. No, an empty hall. Or is it more like a cave? You wander the empty space for it feels like an eternity before happening upon 6 doors. You sense different but vaguely familiar presences on the other side of each. Inhale, exhale. Where's my chat? Inhale, exhale. Somehow you know that your journey won't end until you've passed through all of them. Okay. You may take as long or as little as you like, but you must still pick a door. Now then, Kianna, which will it be? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, you know which door you're going through. Which door should we do first? We have to go through all of them eventually. Gonna play this later, but curious to see how this starts up. Already quite fancy, yeah. Hi, Leia. Oh, the design is so nice for each of them. Okay, so we have Demon King, Regis Altair. We have Axel Sirius, the Exiled Prince. We've got Bettel, the Showman. I feel like Showman isn't very far away from his identity already. Abandoned? Automaton? Oh, that's interesting. The Huntsman, Shinri. Oh my god, everyone, Shinri has a shirt. And Karasu Demon. Also tempting. Okay. We're gonna go with Shinri first. Surprise, surprise, no one. So, what do you think? That's just about all I have for this seasoning, but I find just a little salt and pepper goes a long way. What? Best to enjoy it fresh. The mysterious huntsman who found me lost in the woods has gone as far as to spend his day fishing for a meal. He'd been so informative and helpful to me up until now. He'd let me know that there's no guild called Tempus in this land. Wait, what? He'd even believed me when I said I'm probably from a parallel world. Oh, okay. We're sharing what he caught now under a blanket of twinkling stars. It's funny how calm I feel even when lost in an unknown place. After taking a bite into the side of the fish he prepared, I revel in its taste. Perfectly crispy and evenly roasted over our campfire. So many bones. It's delicious. It's delicious. I can't get enough of it. Great to hear. Just make sure you chew it carefully. The bones in that type of fish can catch you off guard. I had no idea. I navigate the fish carefully with my teeth and try not to eat so fast. Surely enough, there are some harder pieces here and there, but the flavor of the fish is by far worth the effort. I finish the fish from the skewer with a smile on my face. I have some carrots from town in my saddlebag too. I usually share them with my horse, but you're welcome to have some for yourself. Oh. Saddlebag. Over there. Make yourself comfortable. Okay, so where are we? And how did we get here? So we picked a door and suddenly we're in the middle of a conversation. I find that really interesting. The huntsman gestures to his steed. By a knotty old tree, a large dark horse with a mane and tail of smoke watches me from the side. Tail of smoke, that's cool. I want to see. Where's the horse? Well, it watches me somehow. Though it has no eyeballs and only empty sockets, it's still actually aware of its surroundings. So it's like, I guess, a horse of death? Yeah, really interesting narrative choice, yeah. I'd been terrified of the horse for the first time I'd seen the huntsman galloping in on it. What kind of huntsman are you? Like, what do we hunt? I still don't know what to make of it if I'm honest. You don't think I'll scare it if I approach it suddenly? Ah, the little laugh. As long as you don't throw your arms up high or something, he's fine. Why don't you try petting his shoulder? Here goes. I can't say I've ever pet a demonic-looking horse without eyes before. I made my way over and touched the side of its shoulder. Its coat twitches under my touch, but the horse otherwise doesn't leave its spot. Where's he snort? He said hi, see? Really? Maybe. Maybe. I echo the huntsman before I sift through the saddlebag hanging off the side of the horse. Surely enough, the carrots he'd mentioned before are wrapped in plastic. They have plastic here? Okay. The horse's attention is on the new snack. Uh-oh. We're taking his snacks.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. You can ignore him if you want to. Wait a minute. I need to fix the audio again because the voices are low. Oh wait, they're all the way up. Okay. Then that's fine. He's spoiled and eats plenty. The huntsman's mount seems to be denying the claim and nudges his nose towards the carrots. Like, I don't know what Shinri's talking about, but you better hand that snack over. Though I see the huntsman shaking his head, I'm weak and unable to resist sharing. Me. After fishing one of the sticks from the bag, I flatten my palm and offer it to the horse to eat. It's spoiled yet again. He's kind of cute.
Oh yeah.
Just don't let him know. Anyway, shall we roast the rest of these carrots? Good idea. After letting the huntsman's horse finish, I bring the remaining carrots to his side by the fire. You could probably turn down the music in the game and raise the volume overall. Raise the volume overall. You're right. Maybe I could do that. Let's keep it maybe half here. And then just raise it a little bit. Just a tad. Let's see if that does anything. Message speed. Yeah, it just does. It just keeps them separate. So it's music, sounds, and then voice. There's no like overall one, which I guess is fine. Okay. All right. After letting his huntsman's horse finish, I bring the remaining carrots to his side by the fire. Say, what should I call you anyway? Me? You. I don't think you gave me your name, right? The huntsman is quiet. I carefully roast the carrots over the fire. Best I don't give you my name, given the circumstances. Let's just say I'm not so popular with the royals. Okay, royals in this country. Country? Land? So you're an outlaw or something? These lands are corrupt. I just try to set things straight. Ah, so he's more like a vigilante. Okay. That's okay. I'll just keep calling you Huntsman then. Works for me. Sorry not to share too many details. It's alright. Ah, no, here comes that you can call me Kianna. Yeah, I should have shortened my name. I really should have. It's too late. Oh well. Did I say something wrong?
It's nothing.
No. I just found it a little ironic. An acquaintance hinted I may run into someone named Kianna the other night. Small world, isn't it? Let's see. Do I know your acquaintance? What's your acquaintance's name? We should all hang out together. Maybe we should all hang out together sometime. Ha ha hee hee. The huntsman laughs when I make the suggestion and I'm suddenly self-conscious. I wonder what that might be like, the three of us in one spot. Maybe I should have asked his name, but I wasn't thinking that, like, me as a character in this game wouldn't know who anyone is. I wonder if they'll fully voice these sometime. I hope they do. I think that'd be really cool. I think someone mentioned it, the possibility of them doing that. Unless I'm making that up. I don't remember. It was Kianna's evil twin. Sorry, Ari. What? It seems like it could be a lot of fun. I'm defensive of my idea. He's quite a storyteller, so I'd believe that. Ooh, I wonder who that could be if they're a storyteller. Which one? I don't know. The carrots are finished. I sprinkle some salt across them. That actually sounds really tasty right about now. I know some people have, like, some things against roasted carrots, but I personally am a roasted carrot connoisseur myself. All done. You want some too? No, that's all right. You take them. Tomorrow will be a long day for you. You should rest up. You don't have to help me get home, you know. I feel bad making you go out of your way. I frown at him from the carrot I'm eating. And leave you on your own? I can't do that. The fire plain's not too far from here, and that land has been in chaos ever since. To put it simply, the nearest kingdom is too dangerous for a stranger on their own.
Don't worry.
It's no trouble at all for me to help you return to your own world, so don't worry about it.
It'll be okay.
It'll be okay. We'll figure it out together, I promise. His smile puts me at ease. It would be rude to refuse his help at this point, right? And it's not that either. After exploring this world a little on my own, he'd been the only person to hear me out. Okay, so we've been here for a little while, and now we've crossed paths with huntsmen. But we don't know how we got here. That's what I'm really curious about. Let alone be kind to me. Thank you, huntsman. Well, after taking turns to bathe in the river, we wrap up the night fairly early. I'm more exhausted than I thought. It doesn't take me long before I drift off to sleep. Or at least I think I'm asleep when I hear the huntsman talking to himself. Hey, are you there? So you hear me too. Nobody's there, right? I don't hear another voice responding to him. Kianna arrived on my side. Me? I'm losing you. Say that again? I strain to listen harder, but there's still no other voice present. The huntsman is talking to himself outside my tent as if someone is there with him. I wonder if I should worry. I'm not sure.
Don't worry.
I know. Don't worry. I'll keep Kianna safe. I'll try and keep you posted around this time again. The conversation with himself ends. Everything goes quiet, and I hear the huntsman shuffling over to his own tent. Too sleepy to keep pondering, I drift off into slumber. Spooky. Sleep well? It's morning. Good morning. The huntsman greets me when I see him the next morning. I remember how unsettling it'd been to hear him carry on a conversation with himself last night. Yeah. Should I bring it up now? Okay, do I bring it up or do I keep it to myself? I feel like it's a good idea to lay low. Because what if he's like a really suspicious character and then he knows that we're on to him? So I'm gonna keep it to myself. No, I think I'll keep it to myself. I'm lacking context and I prefer he bring it up with me of his own accord. If he feels comfortable enough to explain, I should trust that he will. I barely know this guy. Like, I trust him. I have no reason to think so, right? Oh, wait, I just realized he has, instead of having like a blue arm, he has a blue glove. Oh, that's so cool. Nice. Yeah, I really like how his design transfers to this outfit. It's really cool. Good call considering he's a total stranger. Right, like, I'm not just gonna be like, hey, you person, the only one who I know in this place, you did something suspicious last night. What's that about? You and your ghost horse. I need answers. That's a nice touch. Yeah, right? Okay. He's taken such good care of me so far. He gave us fish. Honestly, that's me. Once someone feeds me, I suddenly trust them unconditionally. I'm like, yep, I trust you with my life. Thank you for feeding me. I slept fine. I didn't wake you, did I? I thought I heard you stirring around there for a while. Uh-oh. He's on to us. Oh no, not at all. I hear my own nervousness surfacing in my voice. Ruh-roh. The huntsman reads past it, and I can tell he knows I'm actually flustered. I avert my gaze elsewhere, but he addresses what I'd wondered last night directly. I contacted my acquaintance last night. Okay, that's surprising. The one who'd made me think I might find you here in the forest. I hadn't heard his acquaintance respond, though. The huntsman is being open with me, showing me all his cards, and yet it doesn't add up. I see. What did he say? If you don't mind me asking. He said that he hopes you find your way home soon. Why is there such sadness in his eyes when he smiles at me? Huntsman? Yes. You should know that I'm thankful for your help. I won't forget this. I'll tell everyone how you helped me and how kind of a person you are. You don't need to do that. Maybe not, but I want to. If that's what you want, I won't stop you. Besides, stuck on this side, it's not like I'd even had a choice. I'd even have a choice. Stuck on this side? Okay. You shouldn't say it like that. Who knows? Maybe we could find a way to let you over for visits. Oh, wait, stuck on this side? It's not like I have a choice. Okay, this is getting into the doppelganger part of this. Well, it's called doppelganger. Stuck on this side. Okay. Detective Kianna is on the case. Okay, he's still smiling, but it doesn't reach his eyes. We'll see. The huntsman gazes across the forest. We should have breakfast soon, Kianna.
Okay.
Let's head to town and see what we can find there, alright? Every time he says it'll be okay, I believe him. I'm like, you know what? You're right. I have no idea what I'm doing here, how I got here, where I am, what I'm supposed to be doing here. But you're right. Everything will be alright. Okay. For a moment, he pats my shoulder. He's so mysterious and kind. I just wish I could help him more. Help him with what? Man, now I want breakfast, actually lunch, right? Yeah, I have a yogurt here just in case of emergencies. That's true. I need to get lunch. Yeah. Feel free to like grab a snack or like your lunch or whatever and come back. It is about lunchtime, honestly, for a lot of people. Just do what you gotta do. Oh, I also have yogurt. Yay! Mine is, I have a honey yogurt. I've really been into honey Greek yogurt recently, especially if you have it with curry, like on the side. Like I'll have curry, so it's like slightly spicy because I can't really deal with spice very well, I'll like have some yogurt with it. So a little bit of spice and then cools down with yogurt that's kind of sweet, and then go back to the spicy and then go back to the yogurt. And it's really nice combination. Sorry. Anyways, I wonder if I'll ever know what's passing through his mind. Tangent. Smart combo, right? I recommend it. Oh, okay. I will never forget that night I found you crying by yourself in the forest, Kianna. Wait, what? You called me Shinri. Josumi Shinri. Okay, I'd understand my role as your protector. What? Because I'd know who you meant. Interesting. Because prior to your arrival, Shinri's voice, as well as his memories of you from the other side, had reached me. Oh. Stronger and stronger. Realms apart. It didn't matter. Shinri and your guild companions were searching for you. So we're part of the Tempus Guild as well? In this case? Like, or I guess we're from Xenokuni, right? Okay. And so from this side, we searched the lands together on horseback. Day by day, we traversed just about all of this Elysium. Ah, right, okay, yes, it's all making sense now, in hopes of finding you a way home. But we'd failed. We spoke to words. We spoke to mercenaries, to peasants, and to nobility, but none of them had ever heard of another Elysium. Maybe they hadn't, but I had. Because for some reasons I hadn't told you, I'd been wanted by many kingdoms for a long time. I wonder, have you heard of something called Doppelganger? I'm too afraid to ask you, because if I do, and if the text I'd stolen from a certain king turned out to be true, it means that in order to leave this place, you have to, I have to what? What I gotta do? Okay, he looks really nervous. Let's take a break. It's been another long day, hasn't it? We shouldn't push ourselves too hard. Maybe we can take it easy for tomorrow. I can't be more tired than you must be right now. Wait, why can't I read? Okay, I can't be more tired than you must be by now. How many days have we searched and come up with nothing? I can only imagine how helpless you must feel stuck in a foreign land like this. And yet, you're putting on a strong front. That must be something you learned from your world. From the other me and your guildmates. I kind of like how we're hearing some of his inner thoughts. I think that's interesting.
Don't worry.
No need for that.
It'll be okay.
I promised I'd help you find your way back, and I'm a man of my word. My words put you at ease. Yeah, wait, so the perspective changes suddenly. Huh, okay. I watch as you huddle closer to our campfire and adjust the blanket over your shoulders. The two of us seem to have developed a routine by now. Just you and me here, with no one other than ourselves. Some people go their whole lives without knowing this kind of simple happiness. Yeah, a simple routine. I thought I would be one. How long has it been since you arrived? Because I come to enjoy your presence so much, I lost track of time and stopped counting. Aw, friends. Maybe it's been a couple of weeks now. Or had it been longer? Do you remember how long it's been since we started looking? No, I forgot. So you feel the same. I guess I stopped paying attention. I'll get back eventually. And this isn't terrible. You've been a good friend to me. I realized that no one said that to me before. Oh no! The trauma. I can't recall a time anyone has ever referred to me as their friend. I pull the brim of my hat. I forgot to keep count too. I suppose it can't be helped, right? Anyway, you take your turn bathing first tonight. I need to make some preparations for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Tomorrow? A few days ago when I asked about your birthday, you couldn't tell me. Ah, that. How can I explain that my memory doesn't go that far back? It's like this world is. I thought that was really sad, Huntsman.
Oh, yeah?
Did you? Of course you would. He's so sad. This is typical Shinri behavior, though, honestly. So we're celebrating your birthday tomorrow. Your birthday going forward will be 11/15. That's today. I guess it probably ends up being whatever day you are on this game. Okay. Don't forget, okay? If you say so. I tell you that I don't need it, but you're too excited for me to try and stop you. I'll take a bath now. Good, take your time. The moonlight makes the river shine silver. I take my time in the water. My hair sticks to the nape of my neck when I wash it. Then I think about how you called me your friend. You'd gone as far as to make up a birthday for me, too. These are like very strong shower thoughts that we're having right now. You ever have those? What if we were happy like this, Kianna? If you didn't want to go back anymore? No, I can't think like that. It's not right for you to stay here. I can't believe the thoughts are even surfacing in my mind right now. I close my eyes and try to escape them, and when I do, I see a memory. One of his memories. Uh-oh. Oh, we're in the guild hall. It's morning. Shinri is happy and sharing a pot of coffee with you and your friends. Someone with 2 different colored eyes spills some on himself. Battle. And his pet jingles loudly as it flees the splash. A man with blonde hair is arm wrestling with a smaller man in a ponytail. A young man in white and blue is carrying a still sleeping redhead teammate into the room on his back. Oh, it's cute. Did he just not want to wake up? Seems like it. Let's give him 30 minutes. That's funny. I see things for what they are. Life together with me in this miserable parallel world could never compare. Sorry, it's not funny. Something like the life you had before. So I'll send you home. I'll send you somewhere happier without hesitation, and according to that text I'd stolen from the ice plane. Okay, so we have fire plane and we have ice plane. About the project called Doppelganger. I know exactly what I'm doing. I have to help you finish this route we're trapped in. Oh. Interesting, interesting. Today is the huntsman's birthday. Since he told me he couldn't remember his real name, I thought it might be fun to try celebrating today. He doesn't know it, but I managed to prepare a gift. I'm excited to give it to him. If only I could actually find him. It's not in his tent. Weird. Huntsman, are you there? Yeah, it's Belle. Aside from me, our camp is empty. His horse is gone. I have a sinking feeling in my stomach. Uh-oh. Okay. So we can either search deeper in the forest or we can leave to search for town. Let's see if we can find him. It's probably a bad idea, but considering how spooky these trees look. I searched the deeper parts of the forest for him, but there's no sign of him anywhere. Huntsman? I call for him again, and I'm still not met by a response. Why do I feel like something terrible has happened to him? No, I can't panic. I need to stay calm. I have a sinking feeling in my stomach. I feel like we're going towards a not-so-great ending, but let's do it. Search deeper in the forest. I search the deeper parts of the forest for him, but there's no sign of him anywhere. Huntsman? I call for him again, and I'm still not met by a response. Why do I feel like something terrible has happened to him? Oh. Okay, let's go to town. I hurry from the forest to the meadows I remember. Okay, now we're really panicking. Huntsman! And what I see next is, oh no! The huntsman is lying on the ground. Shinri, no! Huntsman, no! The arrow protrudes from his chest. What happened? What happened? Sorry. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Okay, his dark hair is pulled around his head and his hat sags from the usual position. His blood stains the blades of grass beneath him in a dark gritty red. As he looks at me, I see it dribbling down the side of his mouth as well. How long has it been like this? Who did this to you? I fall to his side. I can't believe my eyes. I'm sorry. I didn't want you to see. As I reach for the arrow in his chest, the hunchman touches the side of my wrist to stop me. Listen to me. It's okay. It's not okay. You need help. My eyes are flooding with tears. I can't stand the sight of him hurting like this. Am I too late? Can he still be saved? Don't cry. Wait a minute. Chat, do you know what I just realized this entire time? We never saved. Not once. And the save option is right there. So there are probably moments of which I could have saved and gone back and made a different decision. But I didn't do that. And I think it's too late now. Was that Mickey Mouse? Yeah, it was. The Mickey Mouse guy. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to do better next time. This may not make sense to you, but I did this to myself. What? Oh god, is this the self-sacrifice thing that he's really into? I did this to send you home. To himself? For me? I never wanted this. My throat is burning. I hiccup and sob, unable to keep myself under control. Don't cry anymore, okay? Sorry. I don't want to see you cry on my birthday. He musters his strength to smile. Even now, he's thinking of me. Your birthday was supposed to be today. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I wanted to do something special for you. Then smile at me. I can't. This is so Shinri's thing. Okay, how can I? If you can't now, then smile at him, the other me, on the other side. Because this won't be the last time I see you. I see you through him. Do you understand? I see the shine disappearing from his eyes. His death seems so long and so painful. Trust me, all right? This has to happen. I must believe in what he says. I inhale shakily and nod. I believe you. I trust you. He lays his head back on the grass, but even that moment seems excruciating for him. To his left are his bow and his arrows. And though I believe this must happen because he tells me so, with his bow and arrow, I could help him. Rip Shinri, please. Could I? You don't have to. He's still so kind. He'd allow me to leave him here, but I can't do that to him. I will. I rise from where I'm crouched. I'm lightheaded from crying, but I collect the arrows and raise the bow in my hands. Wait, what are we doing? Is this a mercy kill or something? Like, what's happening? And oh my god. End his suffering. Damn. This is intense. I aim between his eyes. His smile has finally met them this time. I want to help him. I don't want him to hurt anymore. And most importantly, I want to smile for him on the other side. I draw the bow, and he is dead. Happy birthday, Huntsman. I should have known Shinri would have pulled some BS like this. I should have known. I should have known he would do this. This is so just like him. This is exactly the kind of story he wants to be a part of. Shinri, no. Okay, you have acquired one key. Great. Sag. So this is just the Tempus personal fantasy game. I mean, there probably is an element of that too here. What? Okay, wait. So since I actually didn't save anything. Wait, what? Wait, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Did I, Alright, this time we're shortening my name because that was weird. Yeah. Wait, so do we still have the key or, or did I make a mistake? An empty hall? Or is it more like a cave? Yeah, we did this already. Hey, yo, wait a minute. Is it because I didn't save my game? Do I not have the key anymore? Ruh-roh. Wait a minute. Oh, because I feel like it should look different. Did I maketh a mistaketh? Oh my god, that's weird. Yeah, it is a little weird. Well, let's see what happens if I keep going. Maybe it's fine. Okay, let's do Buttle next. But it does say that you do have to go through all of the doors. Main save load. History. Oh, what is this? Or are you sure? I am. Return. I'm confusion. Okay, well, we'll see. It's ready. Great, you finally made yourself useful. We'll be on in about 15, so you'd better get backstage before then. Let's see, could you tell me what I have to do for the show again? Don't you have other stagehands? We wouldn't be in this predicament if I did, now would we? But you claim to be the best showman in all of, this place. Elysium, well, Skeleton Country is the east side Elysium anyway. This isn't Elysium. Elysium is where the real Tempus Guild members are, and no place called Skeleton Country has ever existed. I know this is fact, but it's not worth arguing about. Hello, we have a show to do. Sorry, I know, I just really thought you'd have other people helping. I mean, I used to, but none of them could keep up. Keep up? See the skeletons littered around the room? Oh gosh, Battle, please. I mean, showman, right? They'd been the first thing I noticed. The showman notices I'm watching him. After making his way to one of the femurs on the ground, he gives it a horrid sweep with the edge of his boot. The bowen goes airborne in the same motion, clacking noisily against the dressing room wall upon impact. I feel gross watching him. Hard not to. Those are the guys that couldn't do their job, so you'd best not test me and wind up one of them. Whoa. Fiddle's voice acting is crazy. His laugh comes out so naturally at the suggestion of murder. Okay, we're not safe here. I can say that right now. As I watch his shoulders shake, I feel as though I'm suddenly watching our interaction from inside of my own body, outside of my own body, not as having an out-body experience. My gut had been right. The bones aren't props at all. They really used to belong to somebody, and he just has them littering his house? Okay. You said when we first met that all the people in this area are skeletons, hence Skeleton Country. Nice to know your ears work. So, skeletons can die? It doesn't make sense. Nothing here does. It shouldn't surprise me at this point. We're all just skeletons. You're a skeleton, too. The statement is about as helpful as I anticipated from him. The showman waves his hands flippantly. It's clear to me that I'm absolutely dispensable in his eyes. Okay, so what are we doing here then? Why are we here? I guess I'm just another sack of bones. My life is a joke to him. Don't make brain dead faces like that. People will know you don't know what you're doing. Hear me? We've got a stage waiting for us. Okay, let's see what happens if I like save right before this in one of the empty slots. Okay. We'll be on in about 15, so you'd better get backstage before then. Okay, so let's try this one. Could you tell me what I have to do for the show again? I see his expression flatten. Seems like he isn't too pleased I asked. How many times now have we gone over this? I think I overheard you going over it with someone else before, but this is the first time for me. Ugh, you mean that wasn't you this morning? Does he not distinguish one person from another when he's talking to them? No, it was some person named Jimmy. Oh no, Jimmy. Jimmy, no. Jimmy? He suddenly gets very still at the mention of the name. It's unsettling. And then again, hadn't the real Bettle had a situation where someone whose name started with a J before? Yeah, he did. I don't remember if the name was actually Jimmy, if it was someone else. But sounds familiar though. Jimmy, no. I think I remember something happening back during his first Smash show. Yeah, this is a little Easter egg from his first, from his debut, I think. Unless I'm wrong about that. Whatever is going on now seems like something karmic at this point. Listen, your job is to go out there in your fluffy little costume and two-step. Yikes. Ooh, you get a closer look at... Oh, he has like a bone belt. That's kind of cool. What's happening? Okay. Yeah, debut stream reference, yeah. Nothing fancy. Just a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Oh, was he giving us a little two-step just now? Is that what that was? He was dancing. Okay, that's cute. It's simple enough choreography. Either it's simple or the showman makes it look so. Got that? You need me to do it again? Just smile, do that, and we're gold. I think I can handle it. Then hurry. Let's get out on stage. Okay. Alright. Now we go to the stage. It's about time for the show, whether I like it or not. I don't want to end up like those broken skeletons in the dressing room. After tugging on the ends of the costume gloves I've been forced to wear, I reluctantly follow the showman to the stage. Oh my god, what the heck? Is this, oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's me! Wait, he's already started? I'm not even on stage yet. I frantically hurry to the wings. I try joining Bettle's Doppelganger on stage and find... that there's nobody in the audience. The showman has his arms splayed out wide and his head is lifted high, but there's not a single person here. Nobody has come to see his performance. I see some panic flash in his eyes before he cuts the painful silence short. Crap, 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 why? His voice cracks with frustration and he stamps his heel once, like a child during a tantrum. Uh-oh. Okay, let's save right before this. We're gonna use our slots because apparently we have quite a few of them. Okay. His fingers clutch the ridges of his top hat. His tippity top hat. Let's see. Wow, so I learned those dance moves for nothing? I come out to my spot and join him properly. Oh, shut up. It was a two-step, not a full-on tango. Since it looks like there's not going to be a show, can I at least take this costume off and get into something comfortable? No, there will be a show. Ugh. I thought for sure there were at least 3 other skeletons still around to come. 3's not a big number. Oh my god. These grumbly noises are so good. Well, that's all that's left. Is there a skeleton birth rate problem or something? I'm still new here, so it's not like I know. It's not a birth rate problem. There were plenty of skeletons living here before. But now there aren't any. Take it from me, the ones that aren't here anymore weren't worth having around anyway. Oh my god. I don't think that's something you can just decide. Look, they had a chance and they blew it. Just believe me. The dwindling skeleton population, that is so interesting. Is it this guy's fault? I mean, probably. About what you said before, didn't you say that they were all skeletons? That were all skeletons? But you're not a skeleton. You're the only one here with skin, hair, muscles. Besides me, that is. Having those things doesn't make me not a skeleton, and I'm only this way because... Actually, you know what? It's none of your business. I've got a show to do. We don't have an audience. You don't get it. There will be a show. He's getting so frustrated. What? What's wrong? There has to be a show because I have to do a show. Demanding it as such, he raises his voice loud enough for it to reverberate against the empty seats. His eyes jerk about the stage in an erratic way. I don't really understand where he's coming from, but some part of him seems afraid. Why would he be so stubborn about performing even if no one's come out to see? Get in the front row. What? Ooh, oh, hi. Just get in the front row. Okay. Maybe this is the life I'm doomed to lead now. One where I just submissively do whatever this crazy guy tells me to do. As I take a seat in the front row, I can't help but be reminded of Bettel's rehearsals back in the Tempus Guild. Those times had been much more of a two-way street than this. Bettel had always understood the importance of keeping his audience happy. And even though this showman guy looks just like him, their motives for being on stage couldn't be any more different. Wow, a crowd of one today. Oh, this is funny. Okay. You really came out all this way to see me? Jesus Christ. I'm snapped from my thoughts by a blinding spotlight that finds its way to me. Squinting through it, I still can't see anything, but only those rainbow swirls you sometimes see when you shut your eyelids while dizzy. Oh. I don't know if I've ever experienced that. Rainbow swirls. I think if anything ever happens to me when I shut my eyes, I might see like strobe lights. But I don't think I've ever seen rainbow swirls. Okay. Yes, sure did.
Oh yeah?
The skeletons like falling on the stage are wild. What's your name, traveler? Oh, I realize he never asked until now. It's Key.
Oh yeah?
Crazy stuff, Key. Where'd you come from? My eyes are adjusting to the light. I don't have to squint so much. The real Elysium. I'm a member of Guild Tempus. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we kind of figured that out before, but now they've officially said that we are a guild member. Even from down in the audience, I search the showman for any semblance of recognition. Like, maybe some of Bettel is trapped in there somewhere. I'm not met with any success, though. He laughs my answer off as if he'd hardly heard it at all. Hear that? Key says there's a guild called Tempus in Elysium. Where'd that laugh track come from? I turn in my... Oh my god. I turn in my chair to check, but the hall's still as empty as it was.
How about this?
Anyway, how about I do a little dance? Ooh. Pink smoke bursts from the ground, and the showman is suddenly wearing tap shoes. He begins to shuffle. He built a quick rhythm, feet scuffing against the stage, with the finesse of someone who's taken lessons in their entire life. I hate to admit it, but it's not bad. I want to see Bettel dance. I think that'd be fun. Do a little tippity-tap dance. I don't even think the real Gavis Bettel can tap dance. Oh, never mind. Okay. Alright, let's... Wait, oh. Oh no, it's not giving me the option to save before I make a decision. Do we cheer for him? Do we boo? Or do we do nothing? I'm kind of scared of this man, so let's cheer. Woo! Yeah! I'm not about to be a bad sport about this. The guy is talented. The showman seems delighted by my response. He does a twirl.
How about this?
Anyway, how about I do a little dance? Oh. Wait, what? Interesting. Why are we on page 7 all of a sudden? Okay. Pink smoke bursts from the ground. The showman is suddenly wearing tap shoes. He begins to shuffle. He builds a quick rhythm, feet scuffing against the stage. Oh wait, we just saw this. Interesting. Do nothing. Oh! We just got a key. I wonder what that means. As I study it, I realize there's something missing from this performance. I don't do anything. I just stare. The sound of his tap shoes get faster and faster. He's doing all sorts of stunts, handstands and flips, but I just don't care. This performance doesn't make me feel anything. Damn! Honestly, that is every performer's worst nightmare. That does happen sometimes. Sometimes, like, when you're performing, if you're lucky, you'll get like a really supportive audience, but those times when you perform and like everyone is just staring at you, you could be going all out completely. And sometimes, just depending on where you are, the audience does not react at all. And I just think it's so weird. I don't understand it. Like, I mean, if you're gonna sit there the entire time, like, I don't know, clap or something? I mean, in this case, we're completely in the right, because this is not the Gavis battle, and we are being forced to be here, but if you're not being held completely against your will, I think you should clap. Anyways. Jesus Christ. Enough of that, yeah? There it is, the scared sound in his voice again. Is he okay? In the blink of an eye, his tap shoes disappear in another puff of smoke until he's back in his regular shoes.
How about this?
Knock knock. I remember that I'm the only person in the audience. Who's there? I'm Justin. You're Justin who?
Ta-da!
I'm Justin, your bathtub naked, so don't call the cops. What? What in the world? Okay. Don't laugh. Oh. Does the key usually appear whenever we make a decision? I haven't noticed. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Sorry, chat. Okay. Let's go back. I don't laugh because it's not funny. This showman, I mean, I did kind of actually chuckle, but we can't let him know that. The showman watches me, stretching the beat, and waiting for me to digest his punchline, but I never do. I'm tired and I want to go home. It's not funny. That one wasn't funny, huh? Yeah, I didn't think so either. He laughs to fill the space. I don't budge. Can't win them all. You'll like the next one, I swear.
How about this?
Watch me swallow this whole walking cane. Whoa. Honestly, if he does this, that's kind of cool. He pulls a wooden cane from thin air, unhinges his jaw, and inches it forward little by little. I think we should not respond. I watch him swallow the entire cane. My costume's getting kind of itchy, so I scratch myself. At that, I see him start to panic. He hasn't admitted it, but it seems my reaction to this performance is more important to him than I thought. Interesting. Key. Hearing my name from him, remembered for this long, makes me a little nervous. I might be the only person whose name he's ever remembered. What is it? Aren't you even a little entertained? Let's keep pushing it. Not anymore. Oh no, we did the wrong thing. No. Let's go back. Let's go back. Yes. Okay. It's not funny. That wasn't funny. Yeah, I didn't think so either. I feel like
How about this?
the walking cane. Don't respond. Mate. We didn't respond. Yes. Oh, wait, nothing changed. Nothing changed that time, so maybe that decision didn't matter? Okay, anyways, then we'll just keep going. Phew, you had me scared. Scared of what?
How about this?
Anyway, how about I do a little bit? Jesus Christ, he's doing it again. Alright. Oh no, why? Wait a minute. Really? How did we end up going backwards?
How about
Interesting.
ta-da?
What is going on? What? Okay, we didn't laugh. It's not funny. Wait, is that what happens? That if we say we're entertained, the story never continues and we just die here? Is that what happens?
How about this?
Okay, we're just gonna keep not responding because that sent us backwards. Not anymore. Everything becomes still. Okay, so I think that's the answer we have to do to continue the story. The showman watches me for a long time. No. Sorry. No. Uh-oh. Really? Is that really the only way to continue? Hold on a second. We're gonna save in a different slot. I'm gonna test that theory afterwards. Sorry. No. No. He begins tromping down the stage and towards me. Ooh, I don't like when he does that. Okay. You can't not be entertained. You don't know what that means. The showman grabs my face and shakes me around like a baby rattle. It doesn't mean anything if you strong-arm it out of people. Are you stupid? It does. His voice is strained. I hear something dark begin to stir, like a realm is beginning to split. Ooh. Spooky. And just as I notice it, the showman does too. Huh? He pulls my head against his chest and begins to sob. His arms are trembling around me. He's clutching for dear life. My gut drops, and I know we've reached a point of no return. Oh my god. Hurry up, damn it. Be entertained. You're not listening. You'd better be entertained or else... Oh. Whoa. Holy cow. His fingers claw through my hair and he pulls on my ears. I push him off with a grunt. No. When I open my eyes, I understand what he's so afraid of. Ghastly skeleton hands from the shadows rake and tear at anything they can. The showman's eyes' terrified screams echo louder than any applause that might have ever filled this venue. His cheeks are wet with tears. The skeleton hands pull him back towards whatever black abyss they dwell in. You idiot! This is all your fault! Any pride the showman had has been completely thrown away. Desperate to live, the showman throws a hand out for me, still trying to grab at whatever he can. Whoa. I gave you a purpose, a place to be, and this is how you return the favor? How dare you? I think of how terrible he'd been to me and the others around him. How many of us had he made so miserable? This is his punishment. But I still can't decide how I feel. Jesus Christ. Before I can react properly, the showman's throat gives one last wet scream. He's enveloped by the skeletons. They suck him back into the dark, and I'm left there alone in the audience, surrounded by no one, with no one on the stage. I belatedly realize what's happened. Whoa, the showman is dead. Uh-huh. Now, whoa, okay, that's dark. Now this is entertainment. That's so messed up. This is entertainment. I'm entertained. I wonder how many people wish that like something like this would happen to like their boss. They're just like, if only me not bending to every will of my evil boss led to this ending. You have acquired 2 keys. Okay, so we are progressing. That is very messed up though. I wonder if anyone has a good ending. Okay. Okay, so far, um, both routes that we've done have been, it's not really saying if it's like a good ending or a bad ending, but I am curious if we get good endings with each of them, or if like the whole point of this is that it's not great. I'm really impressed with Bettel's voice acting in particular. I think he's really good. But so far, both routes have been very close and like similar to their personalities already, and there are some like Easter eggs that are hidden in there about their personalities if you watch them regularly. So as a Tempus fan, I am enjoying it. Yeah, Bettel's a natural. Yeah, he really is. I don't know what it is. Not that sometimes there are people, not that you don't expect things from them, but somehow even with like that expectation, every time I hear a vocal cover or I hear him voice acting, I'm just reminded, he's not just a clown. He's actually really talented. And I don't mean that, I'm not saying that in like a bad way. I don't know how to explain it. You know when people, they're just like so silly all the time, you don't expect anything like serious from them. And so then when they, remind you, they're like, no, I'm actually like a very serious content creator. It's like I always knew that, obviously, but yeah, I guess maybe it's like a gap where I'm like, oh yeah, so silly Bettle is just being silly again, and then you remember that like it is partially he's a jester. He's supposed to be funny, he's supposed to be silly. It doesn't take away from the other things he's also really good at, which includes like voice acting and singing and anything else that he might put himself into. I don't know. But yeah, I always really like seeing whenever Bettle does anything outside of like just live streaming. Yeah, that's what makes the act so much more effective, I think. Yes, exactly. Not that the expectation is lower, but like your guard is kind of down because he has such of like a girl failure kind of like image about him. So it's more like that. It's more that like you let your guard down watching him, and then all of a sudden he's like, ta-da! Yeah, he clearly has a lot of fun with it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so I really enjoyed that one. I really enjoyed both of them. They gave me very different emotions that are very close to how they present themselves in general. Okay, let's do the next one. We did Vanguard. We've done 2 Vanguard boys. Let's do one of the HQ boys next. Okay, we're gonna keep key because that hearing my name, reading my name as them reading my name it's weird. I don't like it. Are you sure? Yes, I am key. Okay. So next we pick Altair. Okay, let's do Altair. We're going to do Altair next, the Demon King. Gil Tempus's leader. So you should never send a super chat to them. Actually, I have sent like membership like and super chats and things like that before occasionally. Like usually I'll just send like a milestone one, It's not weird hearing my username, Kitty Sweets. That's fine. It's like my whole name. uh, my whole name is weird. I don't like hearing my entire name sometimes. It's fine when Kiara says it, but like I get very self-conscious. I don't know. I'm like, do not perceive me. Yeah, I don't know if it's been mentioned or if you just saw it, but the boys' managers so made this game, so it probably embodies them all very well. Yes, yes, that was mentioned at the very beginning of the stream that the EN team did this, which is really, really cool. Thank you so much, managers, for working very hard on this game so far. I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm having a good time, and I'm very glad. And I know that they work very hard and they're very busy, so I am a happy tempura. Thank you, thank you. Guys, I think so far I'm doing a very good job being normal. um, yeah, no all caps here just yet. Okay, so now we are at the ice plane of Elysium, which we heard Shinri's doppelganger, Huntsman, normal time. Yes, we're very normal, very normal. Very normal feelings about everything. Yes. Okay. Ice plane of Elysium. So we were at the fire plane of Elysium before with Huntsman. Then we went to Bone Country, Bones Country, Skeleton Country, Bones, Skeleton Country with the showman. And now we're in the ice plane of Elysium that was mentioned before. Okay. After I passed through the door of many in the dark, I wound up in an unheard of land called that. I recognized no one. The villagers seemed kind enough, albeit hesitant, to step out of line to speak with me. I noticed their looks, though. They know I'm not from here. 3 days spent here, and I'd already heard the barkeep whispering to his regulars. It may be because of how I'm dressed. Everyone else roaming the streets is so aristocratic, robed in furs and lace. I try asking as many people as I can about the guild hall, but it's no use. Nobody knows what Tempus is. I wonder if there's like a sequential order that is recommended for you to play this in, or if it doesn't really matter. Curious. I seek shelter from the cold weather in an empty library at the edge of the city. Altair, the leader of Guild Tempus, had always advised me to research before digging too deep into unknown territory. Knowing local dangers, politics, or even just the lay of the land could save your life if you set out on a quest. Also, I really like the chat bubble, the bubble that the text is in. I like noticed that it's kind of like drippy, but also elegant, and I really like it. Apparently debut order is a cool way to play, but it probably doesn't matter that much. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Debut order? Who was first? I think Altair was first, and then Axel? I think Axel was last during their debut, question mark? And then I don't remember... And then I think it was... Yeah, the UI design is spectacular. Yeah, it's really nice. Who was after that? Was it? I think it was Bettel first, and then Haka, and then Flay, and then Shinri. So Shinri would technically be last, but we played Shinri's first. Okay. Well, that's alright. Okay. This is going to take a while. As I make my way through the aisles of books, one of them stands out from the others around it. Elysium's Truth, it's titled. Elysium's Truth. Drawn in by the title inscribed on the spine, I reach for the books. Oh! An elegantly dressed man brushes hands with me. Poised and refined, when he looks at me, it's as if he's gazing upon an insect. Great. Love that. I'm sure there will be a big payoff in the end at the same... Okay. Look, he's so regal looking with his armor and cape and jewel and his horns, and he's doesn't look very happy with me. His expression is as cold as the weather outside, but it's a face I'm familiar with. My eyes do a double take over him. It takes a moment for me to comprehend his expression. Altair? He takes the Elysium's truth book from the shelf first. Lowering it to his side, he passes me a smile. Yikes! Yes? Though he watches me expectantly, I've realized there's something just a little off. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing now how it would have made sense for me to go in debut order, because this would be the first time that I'm realizing that it's not Altair, but one of the doppelgangers. I see, I see. Okay. That makes sense. Isn't he taller than Altair? Oh my god, that's so funny. We're clicking that one. By a couple of centimeters. I checked the shoes he's wearing. He'd certainly be taller than Altair, even without the shoes on. Something wrong? He has the same voice as him. Everything else is right. I'd often heard this tone from Altair when he'd worried about me staying up too late studying maps. Maybe he's just hit a post-guild anniversary growth spurt? Either that, or I'm just remembering something wrong. Did you get taller? I don't think so. Weird. You scared me. I didn't know where you ran off to, Key. The guild's really, really far from here. It'll be a while before we get back. He knows my name, knows about the guild. I'm probably worried for nothing. Like my Halloween costume? Maybe to ease my anxiety, Altair lifts the ends of his cape and slings it behind him so it flutters. Come to think of it, my last memories of the real Elysium had been around Halloween too. It's cool, but it's hard for me to pay attention to something like that. If I'm honest, I don't know where this place is or how I wound up here. I've never seen a place called the Ice Plane on the maps before in the guild hall. Most people haven't. Guild newbies especially don't get access to those kind of maps. After all, the Ice Plane's a dangerous place. It'd be crazy to send any of you guys this far out. That makes sense. I was attacked by monsters on the way in. I'd managed to handle it myself. It must be thanks to your training. No way, that's all you. Don't sell yourself short. Yeah, this is very Altair. He's very supportive and a very good, he's very good at keeping the vibes chill and like warm at the same time. This feels very close to the impression I have of him when watching streaming. I feel less on guard. Any difference I'd sense really must have just been my imagination. We should get some rest before heading back to the guild hall, yeah? If we turn in early tonight, we can leave first thing in the morning. Altair slips the book we'd both taken interest in somewhere on his person. Is that okay? Don't underestimate Tempus' connections. I'll fill the owner on it later. Come on, Key, let's go home. Let's go home. Altair and I venture through the Ice Plane Kingdom streets. He leads the way with his usual charisma, and I follow without thinking. We reminisce about the other members of the guild. He even tells me funny stories one at a time, about all of them, from times even before I joined. Interesting. Altair seems to be, or the Demon King rather, seems to be like very okay with sharing the memories that he has from Altair. But Shinri seemed very secretive about it all, and I'm wondering if we go back and play his route again, if we can get different answers depending on what order we give them. I don't know. It's all coming together. Yes, it is, Josue. The journey doesn't feel long, and before I know it, we stop in front of a castle at the head of the kingdom. Even though it's freezing out here, the gardeners managed to keep the plants green. Yeah. Oh, okay. We move eventually into the castle itself. Horned guards and servants bow to us as we proceed, hall after hall. Ooh. I love this church. Oh my god, the art is so pretty. It kind of looks like colored pencil a little bit. The way that it's like shaded. It's really cool. Okay. Coming upon a throne room, I can't help but feel a bit awkward. In contrast, Altair isn't fazed at all by it. He stays cheerful despite the dreary and intimidating surroundings. It just so happens that I'm friends with the royalty here, but it looks like they're not here. Mind if I go to the servant quarters so I can let them know what's up first? All things going well. We'll enjoy a full 6-course dinner and huge fluffy beds to sleep in tonight. I'll be right back. Sure, I'll wait here. Cool, thanks. Altair gives me a polite wave and hurriedly turns to head inside. In the same moment, the book falls out of his cape without him seeming to notice. Ooh, it's the book that he took from us. I bend over to pick it up off the floor for him. But before I can let him know, he's already left for the hall. He's like steppy steps. I guess I can read through the book a little while waiting, since it seemed interesting. Elysium's Truth, huh? He'd been really set on reading it. I open it to the first page. Prologue, The Hollow Tree. To understand the true Elysium, we must first understand the Hollow Tree. Thinking back on it now, I hadn't seen the Hollow Tree here at all. Shouldn't such a distinct landmark be visible, even from far away? I continue skimming the pages, one by one, flipping through. Chapter 1. The Founding of Guild Tempus. Wait a second. This book is... Chapter 4. The Land of Xenokuni. It seems to be an encyclopedia about my home. Our home. Why would he be so set on reading about a land that he lives in and knows firsthand? He's our leader. Oh, so we haven't realized that he's a doppelganger yet. Okay. Ah, I see. He's the one who led so many of the expeditions. Another chapter title towards the end catches my eye. Chapter 10. Return to the True Elysium. Return. As in, we're not already there after all. Ooh, don't scare me like that. I jolt and drop the book when he suddenly comes back into view. Whoops, forgot my book. I'll need to take that with me. Altair crouches to collect it from the ground. As he dusts the dirt off its surface, I collect my breath. That's not scary at all. Let's see, which one do we pick? What's so special about this book, Altair? Oh, we didn't get a key with that answer. I wonder what that means. It's the only copy in existence, a deep red on the world we live in and its secrets. Don't you ever wonder about parallel worlds? I look at him for a long time. It's like his eyes see straight through me. Like they see something that I don't. Not really. You mean you've never wondered what another you might be like? I just try to take things day by day. I've got enough to deal with. For real. It's not like guild life is always rainbows and daisies. You know that better than anyone. Ah, okay, so we go back until we give the correct answer? Don't worry, I don't want it. I just want to know where I really am. Silly Key, we're in the Ice Plane. It's a dangerous land of demons far from Central Elysium. So you grew a couple of centimeters in height and came out all this way in your Halloween costume to find me? Saying it out loud actually makes it sound all the more ridiculous. The boys and I split up. They're checking the other areas, like the Fireplane and Skeleton Country. Okay, so here's the first time we hear that. I see. The world we live in is bigger than historians ever let on. When the land is overrun by corruption beasts, it makes sense that only the strongest of adventurers are able to document and publish their findings in maps. Plenty of people never make it back. Not us staring at each other. Okay, this is the only one we're allowed to click. Tell me where the Hollow Tree is. Oh, okay. It's too far to see from here. But it can be seen even from Xenokuni. Something so big wouldn't just up and vanish. Not unless we are on another plane of existence or something. Look, Altair, I just want you to tell it to me straight. You're lying to me. Ah, yes, there goes the silence. What if I told you the reason we don't see the holotree anymore is because it doesn't reach this place?
Listen to me.
Ooh, oh, okay. What if I told you we were in a different world entirely? That the world we're in now is some kind of subworld anomaly. It's temporary and will likely only last for a season. He drops the act. I see it in his posture. He'd adjusted himself and tried to make himself seem more approachable while acting as the guild leader I know. I'm scared. Okay, let's save right here. Okay. However, without a feigned atmosphere about him, his cruel and regal nature bleeds through without him actively needing to try. Which one do we do? If you told me, I'd believe you. Are you afraid of this world disappearing? I want to know your real name. I want to know your real name. I don't know if that was the correct answer. We didn't get a key, so maybe not. His eyes weigh the decision, and his eyes pass over me a few times. It's hard to know what he's thinking. Declined? I think you've enough context to make an educated guess. Context how?
Listen to me.
Before anything else, I need something from you. Why should I trust you? Very well. Just how much of that book did you read? Altair's look-alike tests me. Not very much, honestly. I was mostly skimming the chapter titles. So you saw it then? Which part? Chapter 10. Return to the True Elysium. I saw that, yeah. The True Elysium is probably my home, isn't it? Where the real Altair is. Real. Crap. Maybe I shouldn't have phrased it like that. Uh-oh. I can't meet his eyes for some stretch of time. Seeming to let what I said pass through, the stranger speaks once more.
Listen to me.
Dear Key, allow me to make things very clear to you. The book holds secrets that only you, as a resident from the other Elysium, can help come to fruition. Neither Elysium is any more or less real than the other. Despite knowing that, you'd like to see the Tempus members again, wouldn't you? Is he threatening us? So again, yikes, he takes my wrist and pulls me closer. No, he's too close. His voice is low and he whispers into my ear, one symbol plucked eventually after the other. I need something from you. And in exchange, I will help return you to the True Elysium once you give it to me. While it is true that I am called the Demon King by rivaling lands, I can be quite benevolent should one know when to humble themselves and simply obey. Ooh, I'm so scared. Okay, yikes, Demon King Regis? You're Demon King Regis? We got a key. Sublime, so you've heard of me through him. I knew there had to be a tear in our worlds by how much more often we'd seen each other in our sleep lately. Oh. So we meet other parallel worlds through dreams. That's interesting. Okay, eyes emoji is correct, Josue. Well, him and his nightmares. I'm never kind to him. Yikes. The sadistic smile that spreads across his lips instills a fear in me, like that of a cornered animal. But I digress.
Listen to me.
No! You will do as I say. No! Back up. Back up. You don't have a choice. No! He keeps getting closer. You will give me what I want. Flee? Do we have the option to flee? I'm gonna run for it. Wait. Okay. I'm in danger. All I know is that I'm in danger. I have to get out of here. I never guessed that Regis had been real. I struggle out of his grip and bolt for the door as fast as I can. Yeah, what is it that he wants from us again? And the sound of my footsteps bounce all about the throne room walls. Anywhere is safer than here. No! Behind me, I hear the Demon King laughing. His laughter cuts short abruptly when the door comes closer into view. True to his demon title, the king commands the attention of all his servants. Enough of this. Guards, to the dungeon. No! Oh no, he's taking us to his dungeon. I'm not sure what happened between them and now. At the mercy of the Demon King's servants, I can only guess that I was knocked out and dragged to the dungeons. Great! Now we're in the dark. It would make sense. The floor under me is wet, hard, and cold. I taste my own blood in my mouth. Oh no, we're smelling blood. They beat us up. Get out of my... Okay, when I open my eyes, I see the Demon King through the bars watching me. Yes, stay on the other side, you freak. Okay, it stares me down. He stares me down from a high place without compassion or care. The book from the library is in his hand. I think I catch a glimpse of a weapon on his hip. He gives a page in the book one last look over before throwing it behind himself.
Listen to me.
I need the keys. Oh, the keys that we're collecting? The what? My voice croaks out, unrecognizable to my own ears. Try to pull myself up, but my body will hardly move at all. The guards must have really let me have it before. Why did they beat us up? Like, I don't think that was necessary. The Demon King's gaze falls to where I'm curled. The clicking of his footsteps draws closer to me. I don't crane up to look at him because my head is too heavy for my neck anymore. Okay, they really beat us up. Like, what was that? What is that about? Like, I feel like just capturing us and putting us in here was enough. Like, couldn't he just, I don't know, take the keys from us? Whatever. But I still feel him glaring through me. Oh, no. Eek. Yikes. Classic tactic to crush your hope of escape. The heel of the demon's boot comes down on the center of my palm, crushing it beneath its weight. Yikes. Tears. Why is this guy so mean? He's so mean. Oh my god. Tears blur my vision while I try to free my hand from under him. He chuckles at me when I do. This guy's crazy. Without remorse, the Demon King twists his heel further into my palm.
Very well.
No! We'll have it your way, Key. I'll play with you as long as you'd like. I don't like the sound of that. After the tendons in my hand give out from under him with a shatter and snap, the Demon King elegantly lifts his foot as if he did nothing out of the ordinary. A power move, as they say. Yeah. Cruelty is as natural to him as breathing is, and he's just like smiling at us while stepping on my hand. The barred iron door creaks from above me as I start to sob. The Demon King's figure casts a deep shadow over me when he lets himself into my dungeon cell. Nope. Honestly, I prefer the bars. I think I've been put in here for a reason, and I think that we should have this conversation between the bars, not in the same space. Me personally, you know? Like, taken from Candelabra? A candelabra? Candelabra? That sounds like a K-pop group name or like a K-pop song. Candelabra. Okay. Just outside through the bars, he tips a burning candle over where I lay on the ground. Yikes! Oh my god. Scalding hot candle wax splatters across the side of my face and neck. I spasm on the floor and try curling into myself to protect myself. The Demon King is not amused with my reaction. He's not amused with him literally torturing us, and drops the candle as indifferently as it'd been lifted. The candle is snuffed out by his still bloody shoe heel. Jesus Christ. I'll say it again. I need the keys. This is getting a little intense. I will say one thing though. What is Altair, his fandom name? Some of his fans are probably extremely pleased with the scene. I'm terrified, however. Let's see. I'd rather die than give you the keys. If I knew how to give them to you, I would. Let's do this one. No, I don't think that was the right one. They're called Adventurers. Oh, that's cute. Adventurers. Wait, we're going back. Haha hee hee. Yeah, we're going back. I'd rather die. Actually, okay, you know what? I'd rather not die. Yeah, we're not dying today. Okay. But I can't help you even if I wanted to. They're like spiritual or something. They're not physical keys. Liar. I'm not. His voice strains in it. My voice strains in a desperate way. You're quite stubborn. We're not finished here until you give the keys to me. My heart sinks into my stomach with dread when I see him draw the weapon from his hip. No! No! His blade's edge gleams blue, and he brings it down over my side. Bro! Blood erupts from the open wound as he pulls it across. Yikes.
Listen to me.
The keys. Oh my god, that's crazy. This guy is going to kill us. The Demon King stabs the back of my arm with his weapon, his expression relaxed. As I roll and try to bat him off me, I see that some of my blood has splashed on his cheek. Damn! Stop it! I need to get home. My head is spinning. Little more than a deposit on the floor, I muster all of my strength to try and crawl away from him. Hey, yo, this is so scary. I need to get back. Okay, but like, what is... to guild? Damn. I'm losing the ability to understand what's happening. Isn't this torture? Am I dead yet? Whoa. Yep, that's it. We're dead. We're dying. We're not coming back from this. Bad ending. The end. You have acquired 3 keys. Was there a way for us to not die through all of that? No! Ah, there you are. Ooh, eek. Okay. No. That one was a little different, actually. We're not usually met with the character again after we go through their quest. So I wonder what that was about. Just Altair? Right. That's interesting. Wait, let's go back to where we're still here. I want to know your real name. If you told me that, I believe you. Are you afraid of this world disappearing? Okay, let's see if we don't try to run away, if anything different happens. Are you afraid of this world disappearing? Because now I'm very curious, because I think that's the first ending where we die. Are you afraid of this world disappearing? I'd asked him out of sincerity, but he laughs at the question in a mocking way. He takes a moment to collect himself before his face slowly returns to its original state. Don't be ridiculous. Before anything else, I need something from you. Why should I trust you?
Very well.
Okay, so we get through that. He reads, asking us about the book. We saw it then. All of that.
Listen to me.
Say it again. He's all scary and stuff. Demon King Regis. Right. Correct. But he disagrees and nope. Hit him. What's that do? I don't accept orders from anyone undeserving of respect. Emblazoned. Now that's an SAT word. Emblazoned. Emblazoned. Yes. Let's go with that. Emblazoned by my anger, I throw the... Emblazoned. What the heck is emblazoned? Okay. Emblazoned by my anger, I throw the back of my hand at the side of his face. I feel it impact and hear him grunt in pain. Eek. It's when he frees my wrist to catch where he'd been struck that I know I'm able to make a run for it. Okay, and now we run. Anywhere is safer than here. No, he's still laughing. No! Damn. Yikes. Okay, so we still end up in his dungeon.
Listen to me.
No. Eek. Okay, and then we go torture, 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 torture.
Listen.
Pain, agony. Okay, what if we say I'd rather die than give you the keys? I'd rather die. Oh, wait. Oops, hold on, history. He said something. Kick me around all you want. You'd never understand what I went through for them. So you admit you have them then. Oh, maybe this is a route we can take if we didn't do the normal route where we don't have any of the keys yet? Question mark? I don't know. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so you admit you have them then. I don't know what they're for yet, but I'll never give them to you. Is that a challenge? You're quite stubborn. We're not finished here until you give the keys to me. My heart sinks into my stomach with dread when I see him draw the weapon from his hip. Oh. Well, okay, I guess we still get beat up then. We're beat up. We're getting beat up. He's beating us up. We're dying. We're dying. We're dying. Yep, we're dying. And we're dead. And you've died. And that's that. Great. Torture at 5 times speed. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how it changes if you start with him. Yeah, right? You have acquired 3 keys. Oh, wait, that's true. Maybe if we didn't have any of the keys to start with, it would have ended a little differently. Eek. Okay. Well. All right. Okay, so we've done 3 so far. We are actually breezing through this, which that's pretty cool. It's taken us about 2 hours to get through. Well, not really, because I started late. Try to get through as many as I can in like the next... Oh, actually, hang on chat, I forgot to do something. I'll be right back. You can enjoy this incredible music while I'm gone. Okay, I'm back, and I believe it is yogurt time. Okay. So, since it was mentioned that it does make some sense to play them in order of debut, which is really smart, by the way. I'm gonna be really into Tempus lore. This really is a game for the Vans, so I really like that about it. Okay, so we would have done Altair, then let's do Axel next. What is your name? Should we keep... Sticking with the same name. Key. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. Empty hall. So let's go on and pick the exiled prince. Pick Axel's door. Don't get cold feet on me now. I told you what you need to do, remember? Ooh, he has like fire coming off of his jacket. This is actually a really cool jacket. It's kind of got it looks like dragon hide sort of. Like I like the many different textures in it. I really like the sleeves too. They're kind of like billowy. This is a cool jacket. I would wear this jacket. I really like this one. Yeah. It's really cool. And the gloves are kind of, they're not all one red. They kind of have a gradient that goes from red to like orange to, yeah, red to orange. And the horns really suit him for some reason. Even though he's a kitty cat. Okay. I told you what you need to do, remember? We'll need to head into the Demon King's castle and take back the flame shard he's gotten locked away in the throne room. Wait. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking about how we need to go through all 6 doors. But sometimes, depending on what door we go through, it's now clear that sometimes they die, but sometimes we die, but it still sends us back to the same point. Which just like further goes to show that the world that we're in is not linear, and that death doesn't mean it's the end in this case. It's just interesting. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a little nerdy. Okay, we'll need to head into the Demon King's castle and take back the flame shard he's gotten locked away in the throne room. You say it like it's going to be easy. Isn't the castle highly protected? The guards aren't the part I need help with. I'm more than capable of handling this whole army by myself. Slappy's cute, not to mention my elemental advantage. The exiled prince dismisses my concern with a flippant lift of his shoulders. After being attacked in a land called the Fire Plane by a horde of other devils, he eventually comes to my rescue. Okay, so that's how he finds us. It's been days now since I passed through that door in the abyss. I'd immediately noticed his striking visual similarity to Axel Sirius, the guild's gladiator, but when I asked him about it, he just laughed at me. With a heap of devils' bodies lying unconscious at his feet, he offered to help me get home at the cost of a favor. The exiled prince is laid back, relaxed, and unsettlingly cunning. He's the type of person who seems open but actually keeps many secrets. But I still owe him my life. That sounds about right for Axel, actually. And besides, it's not like I have any other options. Right now we're in the Ice Plane, a rival kingdom that's ruled by someone called the Demon King. The exiled prince told me he has a bone to pick with him. Things are getting boring for all of us around here. His commentary snaps me from my thoughts. You mean for the people? I mean for everyone in every kingdom, even the people who live here in the Ice Plane. What's a little chaos? Everyone loves some excitement. If you ask me, even the Demon King would be happy for a challenge. Oh, would he? To him, a challenge is running after people and killing them, asking them for things that they can't give them. Would you try doing the accent? The accent? An Australian accent? I don't think I can do that. I could try. Wait, hold on. I need to listen to Axel talk. Let me listen to him talk and then maybe I can try it. Hang on a second. I'm about to embarrass myself. Let me try. Let me try. Let's look up Axel. We'll listen to him talk for a second. And then see. Oh, he's speaking Japanese in this clip. Wait a minute. It's not gonna help me. He doesn't have like a really intense Aussie accent. It's like just with certain words. I feel like doing it really subtly is extremely hard. Alright, I guess, yeah, there's really no way to get this right, so I'm just gonna try. Yeah, I realize that. Yeah, I'm so used to there's a couple of like Felix from Stray Kids. He has like a pretty, no, who is it? Actually, Danielle from New Jeans. She has like a really intense Aussie accent, according even to some other Australians. So, and like, I feel like if I were to try that one, it would be easier. But trying Axel's accent, like, he says, like, if you guys ask me, even the Demon King would be. See, I can't even. I don't even know like where to start because it's so subtle. If you guys ask me, even the Demon King would be happy. Maybe I can warm up into it. We'll see. We'll see if I can pick it up. But I feel like his accent is really hard to get unless you hang around him a lot. Owsy. Like I feel like we get really into being like Nor like all the time, but other than ours, I don't really know how to do it. Maybe I'll warm up to it. We'll see. If it comes out, it does, and then if it doesn't, then oh well. Okay. It gives him an opportunity to bare his fangs and play. So, what do you say? I hesitate to respond. I owe this man my life, but I still don't feel best about being here. It's impossible to feel comfortable getting caught up in some other world's conflicts without any context. The exiled prince recognizes it for what it is. You know? See, it doesn't even come out. He just said it. You know? You know? You know? No, it's not gonna work. This is the only way to get you back to the world you came from, Key. And I suppose you're good looking enough to keep around my castle, but... Is he flirting with us? I think that's the first time this has happened. Okay. Weren't you worried about getting back to those Tempus people you mentioned? If you humor me, I'll handle the scary parts. All I really need from you is for you to take the flame shard from where the king placed it. Okay, so this allows us to save here, so we're gonna save here. Return. I'm trying to envision an Aussie accent in my brain, but it's like not coming out. Oh well. Yep, they know their audience. Okay. Let's see. Let's pick, why do you need it? Oh, was that the correct one? Nice. Why do you need it? Does it do something special? It returns full power and life to the fire plane. You probably noticed that the devils who attacked you when you first got here were incapable of speech or understanding. I do remember that. The devils were humanoid, but hadn't responded to listen to me. Wait, no, that's not what they said. The devils were humanoid, but hadn't responded or listened to me. There we go. They'd been intent on swarming and attacking. You know? That's fun to say. You know? But even the way it says you know, like it's not... There's not like a strong accent there. Okay, as long as the flame shard is missing from our kingdom, the devils are doomed to live like that. Without thought, incapable of understanding the surroundings. But you weren't affected. How am I not surprised that you're so skeptical? It doesn't affect me because I'm a royal. The flame shard is an artifact of my bloodline. That makes some sense, but definitely not as much sense as I'd like it to. So, after you return power and life to the fire plane, you'll be able to return me to my homeworld?
Yeah?
Yeah? Right, because then me and my devils will return to our usual magical potential. Devils tear through realms all the time. It's a piece of cake for us. Okay, all I really need from you is for you to take the flame shard from where the king has placed it. Okay. Let's see... You already put why do you need it, and now why me? Alright, let's... Wait a second. If you're so strong, why do you need me to help you? Can't you just go in, take everyone out, and then take the shard back for yourself? If it were so simple, what use would you... How do I put this? The truth is, the flame shard's been cursed by the Demon King. Cursed. So he wants me to cure myself then? No way. Hold on there. Before you say anything, you're wrong. The curse only has any effect on the residents of this world. Okay. And since you're not, can you really be sure? I doubt you have any way of knowing firsthand. If visitors from other worlds come in all the time, your kingdom would still be the strongest in the land, right? I'm only assuming from what he's told me so far. You're a good listener. It frustrates me that he doesn't seem even a little rattled by what I've said.
You know?
But if you want the only answer I have for you, it's because everything that's happened is part of a prophecy. A prophecy. Oh wait, doesn't Bae? Bae has a pretty strong Aussie accent. I'm remembering the clip of her trying to order some water when she was at a restaurant, and but it came out as like warm water. Like I can't. It just comes out as a New York accent when I try. Warm. How did she say it? Warm water. Water? They say like water, like that. Warm water. And they were like, what? And she was like, I'd like some warm water, please. I can't do it. Oh yeah, warm. And there's like warm water. Like, you want some water? Yeah, that's what I said. Warm water. It kind of comes out as like an intense Brooklyn accent whenever I do it. I can't do Aussie. I can't do it. I'll practice. I will practice. And I'll get it. I'll get it one day. Do Aussie people get upset whenever we imitate them? I'm curious. Okay, but if you want the only answer I have for you, it's because everything that's happened is part of a prophecy. You being here was prophesized hundreds of years ago when the Fire Plane was still the strongest kingdom in Elysium. Interesting. The prophecy foretold that there'd be a time where the Ice Plane would overtake our land, in which the Flame Shard would be returned to us by a mysterious visitor not belonging to this world. It's a cool story, isn't it? Not to mention that the fate of my kingdom seems to revolve around you.
You know?
Interesting. You know? If you ask me, you should be flattered. You're the answer to saving this land from the Ice Plains corruption. Surely you must feel even a little important after hearing all that. Okay, so far this is the first character who he knew we were coming, and he's like, oh, this is it. The prophecy must be fulfilled. Alright, and then okay, well, what does the shard look like? It's a huge bright red rock. Thanks, Axel.
You know?
Not too different from the kinds you see in museums. And maybe about the size of a human brain? That's a very specific comparison. That's what I was just about to say. You know, it's about the size of a brain, because we all know about how big that is, right? You can hold it in your hands like this. The exiled prince makes a cradling gesture with his hands, as if it'll help me visualize. This is very strong Axel activity right now. It's a little weird, and he looks like he's holding an invisible baby or something. Okay, seems simple enough. Anyway, let's not beat around the bush. It seems more promising than roaming the world aimlessly and making an enemy out of the Fire Plains ruler. What other leads do I have? Reluctantly, giving him a nod, I follow the exiled prince into the castle. Alright, let's go. Mission time! The exiled prince hasn't lied about his battle prowess. Oh! Finally, other people are getting beat up for a change. Alright, fearlessly and without care, he'd taken out one guard after another. In a devastating combination of fire magic and physical combat, he'd proved himself a force of nature. He really hadn't needed my help when it came to a fight. Axel logic is in full effect. Why do I feel disappointed? Maybe deep down I wanted to help more. Honestly, after getting our ass kicked by Altair, we've done enough. Or had I wanted to swing my fists too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Nice. That sounds pretty good, right? Nice. Exciting, see? How's that? Does that sound good?
Well now.
This way, we're almost there. Oh no, it's this room again. With the exiled prince wiping out the entire castle and the demon king's... Oh, dang it. Nice. Yeah. With the exiled prince wiping out the entire castle in the demon king's absence, there's no one left to interfere. The flame shard is now in plain sight behind the throne, protected by the sigils that float around it. Is it true that only I can touch it and walk away unscathed? If so, I'm only moments away from securing my way home. I turned and looked at the exiled prince as he approaches me behind me, smirking and wiping the blood from his knuckles.
Well now.
Yikes! I'd expected a bit more fun than that. Wow, okay. But I suppose it's always been the king himself who'd put up the most fight. Honestly, I would love to see a fight between Axel and Altair in this game, specifically. Not in real life, of course. I wonder how tall Altair is in this universe in comparison to like real Altair, like Elysium Altair. If the Demon King is taller than everyone here, or if they just make him a little bit taller than usual. Kind of want to see everyone standing next to each other now. Okay, my eyes are drawn back to the flame shard. Even without the prince egging me on, something inside me urges to take it from its place. It's the prophecy. Maybe it really had been fate for me to take it. Okay. Maybe since we don't have to save, it doesn't matter which one I do. Try and make him take it. You take it. You take it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I kind of like it when you're bossy. Yeah, this is definitely... I gotta rewind. Addie, hi. I know this stream slot is very early for you. I'm so sorry. Ayo. We've made it through Shinri, Altair, wait. Shinri, Altair, right? I think that's it. No, Shinri, Altair, and Battle. Oh, you miss Betsy. Now we're on to Axel, and then we have two more. which honestly, I'm most concerned about the last two, I feel. But I guess we'll find out. Okay. I'm serious. Did you already forget what I told you before? No one from this world besides the Demon King himself can reach through that seal without being cursed. You're the only one who can, because your fate isn't connected to this world. Just relax. Maybe it really had been fate for me to take it. Okay. It's okay, you motivate me to wake up early. Oh, good morning. Ishimel Terbettle. Yes, thank you, Josue. That's who it was. Don't take it. I can't gather the courage. I'm too afraid of what might happen if I touch it. Oh, now we can save. Is a prophecy I've never heard of really enough for me to risk my own safety? I feel stupid. What are you waiting for? I can't. Still afraid? I can hold your hand while you do it. Okay, yeah, this is the flirty route. Of course I'm afraid. Oh, please, we don't have all day. Nothing's going to happen.
Okay.
But I guess I could just go home if you want to give up on going home. He treats my situation so lightly. Is this what it means to be a devil? I'm not giving up. Maybe it really had been fate for me to take it. Alright, and let me grab it. I'll do it. It takes me a moment to swallow my fear, but I trust my intuition. I anticipate the worst. I wince and anticipate that I'll be burned, but to my surprise, my fingers slip through the sigils. I clasp the flame shard in my hands. Though I'm not looking at him, I can feel the exiled prince's excitement bubble up behind me. See now, that wasn't so bad. I withdraw the shard and pull it to my chest. Ooh, uh-oh. Oh, wow. Okay, in the very same moment, the icy castle seems to throw all around us.
Oh, nice.
Ah, that's our cue. We should be getting back to the fire plane. What's happening? No time for that. Let's go. The floor begins to shake beneath our feet and I stumble. Right. Whatever's going on, it's dangerous. And a little exciting. What's this feeling? As the prince and I make our escape from the ice plane castle, I feel the warmth of the flame shard spread as if it's flushing through my veins. As if the ice plane's impending demise is. As if the shaking of its very foundation is a little fun to see. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so we literally, I feel like this place is about to be destroyed. Yeah, actually. Yeah, it is. I don't understand why I think so. Uh-oh. So I guess maybe this is the fire plane regaining power, right? We reached the fire plane. Back in the safety of the prince's castle, time finally seems to catch up to us. After taking the flame shard back to its place hidden deep in the dungeons, the exiled prince returns to my side with a big smile on his face.
Oh, nice.
Home sweet home. It's just like Aladdin. Like we took the genie's lamp. And with that, everything is almost back in order. You know, I really love that scene. That scene is so cool in the beginning where like Aladdin is flying up through like the mouth of the lion thing. Like I think it's a lion or it's like a tiger or something like that. And then it like slowly, or not even slowly, very quickly like becomes back into like sand. It's really cool. It's a really cool scene. Okay. I need to confirm. Something like that. More important than that, it's reverting to its original state. It was a part of the fire plane before the Demon King took over. Just have to wait for now, see what the Demon King does. Okay, we can save here, so let's do it. Choose all of our save slots. Okay. Which one? Can it really become the fire plane again? What was it like before? What was it like before? I can't help but be curious. I want to know more about why he's so set on getting back at the Demon King. Why? Because Altair and do Altair and Axel argue a lot? I don't think they do. The dynamic is kind of funny though, because I mean, in this world it makes sense because they are fire and ice. But I don't know how much of that like overflows into their actual dynamic, or if it's, I mean, I remember Des fighting with Axel a lot. Not fighting, but he would like Just the way he would like talk about him. Now they're usually pretty chill with each other, right? I think so. I don't think there's anyone that. I guess it's just a game dynamic then. Okay. It was a lot more fun compared to what it's like now. They play lots of Apex and other after all. Yeah. Well, when I say fight, I don't mean like actually fighting, like, you know, like really upset, but just kind of like a cat and mouse kind of dynamic. Who has that? Well, like like Axel and Zeta, for example. Like brother sister dynamic. Okay, but I guess it's just a game dynamic. Anyways, it was a lot more fun compared to what it's like now. My old man was the last king of the fire plane before the demon king offed him. Oh. Axel, not Axel, Altair. You killed the exiled prince's dad? I mean, seeing how he killed us with no issue at all, I'm not surprised. I feel like they contrast really easily though. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. His father was murdered? I can see why he'd hold a grudge. I'm really sorry to hear that. Huh? Oh right, humans think that sort of thing is sad. Oh wow. You know what that dynamic kind of gives? It kind of gives, you know, like in Chainsaw Man, when like the main character, because he's like more demon than human, he doesn't feel remorse when like people around him die, which is really interesting. I guess this is similar to that. He raised you, didn't he? Nothing like that. To be honest, I was kind of happy when he died. Okay, how can you admit something like that so openly? I feel myself frowning. What? It's the truth. More room for me to have fun that way. Don't act like it's such a bad thing. I don't even know how to reply. Right, like how do you reply to something like that? So it's really how a devil prince thinks. My exhaustion is beginning to catch up with me, but I can't let him forget about our deal. Now that it's over, we should rest up for the night. Go ahead, make yourself comfortable. I stand my ground. I'm not staying any longer than I have to. Tomorrow we're going to use the flame shard to get me back to my world. Understood?
Sure. Okay.
No need to be so tense about it. I'm a man of my word. You should scurry off now. It's been a long night,
Yep.
Oh no, but I guess we could make it even longer if you're stubborn and want to. Lore! How do you feel about sharing with others? I feel you need to back up just a little bit. Sharing what with others? You? What? No, don't make it weird. I'm going to bed. I can't believe this. Suit yourself. Good night, Key. Good night, Axel. Kinda like losing your humanity for better or worse. Yeah. And with that, I make a hasty exit. Yeah, back off. After winding down, and when I lay in bed, I keep thinking about the ice plane. What happens to it from here? Should I have helped? Whatever. What happens in this world is none of my business because I'm not a part of it. I just need to get back to the guild.
Well now.
Great. More dungeons. Okay. Now that Key's out of my hair, the flame shard is all mine. Too easy. Time to take it all back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm up bright and early that morning. I kind of like this song. It's definitely very mischievous, and I think it matches the exiled prince's tone really well. Anyways, I search the castle premise for the exiled prince, but can't find him anywhere. Alright. Uh-oh, yet another character has disappeared. Check on the flame shard. My gut tells me maybe I should check on the flame shard. After descending down to the dungeons where I remember he placed the shard. Wait, where'd it go? It's gone. Was it stolen? Or did he take it somewhere? The former makes most sense. Maybe an enemy had infiltrated overnight and he'd left to chase them down. I need to find him. Alright, let's check outside the castle. There's a chance he's outside somewhere. Wasting no time, I make my way out. But he isn't here. What am I supposed to do? I leave the castle. Uh-oh, it's been a whole day. The streets are littered with devils, invigorated by the return of the flame shard. Their nature is still volatile, but at least they're capable of understanding me now. That's interesting. What the exiled prince had told me seems to be right. Hopefully things are okay. With the flame shard stolen from the ice plane, just what kind of future remains for this world? I try not to worry too much about it. I also try not to feel too responsible. Oh! Uh-oh. Hold on. Hey. Okay, after a full day of searching for him, I find the exiled prince emerging from an underground stairwell. Behind him, some music is leaking through the cracks of what seemed like a club or a bar door. Also, this is club music. Nice. Where are you? Where were you? And does he even know the shard is missing? The flame shard is missing.
Sure.
No, it isn't. It's missing from the dungeon. I checked while I was looking all over for you. Did you forget what you promised? You're supposed to open the realm to send me home today. Ah. That's all he has to say for himself? About that. Oh. Uh-oh. I lied to you. Great. Something tells me... Yeah. My world goes still. Honestly, the moment that he said he felt nothing when his father passed away, we should have known not to trust him. He what? I don't want to believe him. Now's not the time to play around. No one here has that kind of power, not even me. Actually, I'm pretty surprised you went along with everything I said so easily. Because he helped me. Because I thought he'd take me home. Do you think I'd really care about whether or not you got home?
You know?
You should be more on your toes. This isn't my fault. I'm not stupid. It wasn't stupid for me to believe him. Devils like me take advantage of naivety. Foiled again. To be fooled by Axel must feel really bad. It's nothing personal. Just part of our nature. It's personal. You owe me. We made a deal. Once he reaches me, I shove him back into a webbed fence that lines the street. I don't know if we should be fighting with the prince who took down the entire prison guards single-handedly, but okay. He's so unbothered all of the time. I want to break his face. It'd be fun to break his face. I raise hell and attack him. I clobber him with my fists, even as I hear him chuckle at me all the way. I'm sure it probably feels like a baby attacking a grown man. Probably. There's no way it doesn't hurt. Even if he's acting unfazed, I know my own strength. I want to hurt him. I want him to pay for deceiving me. What was the point of all of this? He just wanted to use me? Yep, surprise, surprise. I hate you. Take me back to Tempus. Take me back, or give me the flame shard back. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! As I throw my arm at him, he catches my wrist and pulls it to his chest. Yeah, put that tongue right back. From beneath, I feel heat surging through my body. It's the same way it felt when I'd... No, don't tell me. The flame shard's right here, Key. Right back where it belongs. Oh, wait, did he eat it? He squeezes me gently. The warmth of the flame shard pulses with the rhythm of his heartbeat. What? So he has one? I don't know what it means. What does this mean for me? My body is shaking. His blue eyes rake over my expression, and his head inclines as if he's drinking in the side of me. I think we're gonna die again. And I think you're right where you belong too. No! I didn't force you to do anything. Lots of confusing emotions here, right? I feel like it's supposed to give the idea of like, I'm scared, but I kind of like it. I saw it in your eyes. You're just like me now. I don't know what you mean. The prince runs his tongue over his teeth carefully. It was exciting. You liked seeing the ice plane starting to crumble. That we did. It's okay to say it, because we're the same now. You touched the flame shard, and now you're a devil just like us. Oh. What? I didn't see that coming. My fingers curl against the fabric of his jacket. What's your name? What's your name? It's Sirius. Wait, what? No way. The name is familiar and foreign to me at the same time. I didn't think you'd tell me. I told you because you're a devil now, and more importantly, you're my new partner in crime. Yikes. Ah, the sounds of screams? How beautiful the other Elysium had been that evening. On its last evening standing. As Prince Sirius and I watched our world burn to a crisp, we reveled in the chaos together. And at that moment I knew I'd found a new home for myself. I'd start a new one. Wow, this is not where I thought this was going. A world far more beautiful than what I had before. So maybe this has something to do with why he was exiled, mayhaps? You've acquired 4 keys. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay then, right. Okay. So now we have 2 more boys. Now, was it Haka then Flayon, or Flayon and then Haka? I don't remember. I think at this point it doesn't really matter though. Alright, let's go, let's go. I wonder what happens once you get all the keys. Alright, so, chat. Do we want the abandoned automaton or the karasu demon? I think the order of the selection screen is accurate. Oh. Oh. Wait, you're so right. Ha ha ha. Okay, so we're just gonna go with Haka. It took you long enough to return, human. Alright, chat, don't even ask me to try to put on a Spanish accent. I can't do it. There's no way. It's been nearly the entire day. Oh, wait, I just need a second to appreciate this fit, because the feathers that are acting as gloves, chef's kiss. I like this one a lot. I've liked all of them, but this one is very nice. He has like a little, like a feather collar, a feather boa. That's cool. It's been nearly the entire day, and for a moment there, I suspected you attempted escaping your service to me. Why is everyone trying to enslave us? Everyone's been mean to us except Shinri. Why is that? Gotta spend the day in Washington Heights first. Yeah. So I can assimilate into the culture. There's no way. Okay. We're going to... The offerings you brought back from this place called Supermarket better be the finest in the land. There wasn't a supermarket with that. There wasn't a supermarket available, unfortunately. With how far out we seem to be in the countryside, there weren't really many options. There was a farmer's market a while away, though. It took me forever to hike back up the mountain. That's why I'm so late. Excuses. But I suppose I'm merciful enough to put it behind us since you are well-intentioned. He speaks down to me. Just like everyone else, it seems. From what I've seen so far, it must just be part of how he communicates with the mortal realm. He isn't human after all. He's a demon. A crow one at that, locally referred to as a karasu. Karasu just means crow, right? I'm pretty sure it does. Gotta spend the day. Yeah, wait, I already read that. Okay. What I see before me now is a karasu demon that I had accidentally summoned when I landed in a parallel world. How it happened is a little embarrassing, but essentially, I'd wound up bleeding in a statue. On a statue? In another Xenokuni-like place. Bleeding. And had met a... Okay, so I've never known how to say Haka's first... Wait, yeah, last name? Bazoin? Banzoin? Look-alike. The demon in front of me doesn't know who Haka is. He's never heard of him. Even after I tried explaining Guild Tempus and Haka's role as an exorcist, I'd been dismissed. I think it's interesting that some of the characters are aware that they are in a parallel world, and some don't. And also the extent to which they understand why and how I got here. Like, Axel knew that we were coming, and even knew our role. Shinri knew. Shinri and Altair knew. Bettel doesn't seem to have known. I wonder what that could mean. Yeah, I'm curious too. It's always like that with this Karasu demon. What's worse is maybe I'm getting used to it. Well, rather than me, the Karasu demon is more interested in the groceries hanging from my elbow. Plastic rustles. And there's also plastic in this world, which is interesting, but anyways. Plastic rustles when I set the bags down on the living room table. You're like, we have plastic, but we don't have electricity? Like, what's going on? It had gotten him an assortment of fruits. I'd gotten him an assortment of fruits, vegetables, meat, fish, and dairy products. What had been weird about the farmer's market is that they'd accepted the same currency as back in my home world. Convenient. What do you think? He leans forward to peek in the bag, but his expression doesn't change. Prepare them for me. Huh? Aren't they fine how they are? The fruit and vegetables should be fresh.
You tell me.
How many raw food offerings from my worshippers do you think I've tried in my years of existence? These, as they are, bring little value. Dang, okay, I didn't realize you wanted, you know, a 3-star Michelin meal. There's no flavor I haven't tried, and there's not even any crab here. Crab. Let's see. Do you like crab? It's the best food there is. There's simply nothing in the physical realm that could even ever compare. That's pretty subjective. Salisbury steak is probably my go-to if we're putting meals up on the test. Salisbury steak? Isn't Salisbury steak essentially meatloaf? Who wrote this? Am I making that up? Isn't Salisbury steak like not really? Hold on. It's like Salisbury steak. Yeah, Salisbury steak is pretty much a meatloaf made with ground beef and other ingredients. If you're telling me that Salisbury steak is a better option than crab in terms of quality, I mean, I like meatloaf. I wonder what, wait, I thought it was cubed steak. No, Salisbury steak is essentially like meatloaf, but it has like a gravy on it. It's ground beef, and it's like formed into the shape of like a steak, essentially. It's like a round meatloaf, and it has gravy and like other seasonings and things like that. And it's not bad, but I definitely wouldn't put it above crab. Like, to me, Salisbury steak belongs in like a TV dinner, you know? Like, it's not, by no means would it ever be priced higher than crab on the same menu, I don't think. But I mean, hey, you know, I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum. You like what you like, but I just think it's very interesting that out of everything, our character was like, this one specific American cuisine thing, yeah, that's a real meal. Okay. Um. Anyway, sorry, that just threw me off a little bit. Crab is my favorite food by far, but it's been some time since I've had any. Humans are so uncreative. And by that, I mean I will die if I eat another apple. Don't feed me an apple. Do you understand? Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Because are we seeing the bottom of this fit? These pants that have like the little hip window in it? It's giving slutty waist. That is cool. Okay, this is the best outfit so far. Yeah, I'm very, very for this. This is cute. 10 out of 10. This is a great clubbing outfit. Would definitely go to House of Yes in it, absolutely. This is really cute. I'm a fan of whoever made this. Okay, got it. Wait, why am I playing along? There's something more I should tell him. You asked me to prepare some food, but...
Tell me.
But what? I feel like you should know that I'm not a very good cook. Weirdly enough, maybe Haka, the one this demon looks like, had enjoyed cooking the most? Then you'd best learn. In one sitting? Your pathetic mortal struggles do not interest me. I just want to feast, human. I sure hope he doesn't eat us, ha ha ha. It's been years since I've been summoned, and my physical manifestation is hungry. Okay, as long as you're not going to be hard on me for anything. Fearful of your own incompetence? Fine. If I find myself fond of the taste, then I will not complain. There's a kitchen attached to this living room. I've used my magic so that the stove there should work. That is all. You may go. Looks like I'm being sent away. I take the ingredients back with me and hope that I can remember how to make food. Oh, right, that's right, because our memory is like really messed up. Wow, the state of this kitchen is, the kitchen is dark, and signs of neglect show on the surface of its supplies all around. Dust and cobwebs everywhere. Ew, there's like cobwebs inside. Or is that smashed glass? I literally can't tell. Truly the coolest and cutest exorcist, yes. Is this space really okay for preparing anything? I checked the stove and surely enough, the gas sparks and ignites a fire. So he could use magic to ignite the fire, but he couldn't use magic to clean it up a little bit? Like, are we not afraid of cross-contamination? Are karasu demons, I guess, just unable to get sick from foodborne disease? Right, exactly. Wish he'd use magic to clean. Yeah, because this is ridiculous. Honestly. There's no lights in here. Like, y'all have plastic. You have to have light bulbs. Okay. Looks like the Karasu demon had meant what he said. Before cooking anything, it takes some cleaning and washing before things seem safe to use. Wow, right, exactly. Eventually, once it's all acceptable and sanitary... Wait, it looks the same. These options are funny. Then I return to the kitchen and I think of what to make the karasu demon, so we can make a Salisbury steak, a strawberry cake, or a grilled cheese sandwich. Doesn't Haka like strawberry cake? I think he does. Wait, save. Okay, let's try. I'm not making a Salisbury steak. It's a grilled cheese sandwich. Simple is best. After all, it's hard to screw up a grilled cheese sandwich. It won't take me long to get to him either. I set aside the ingredients needed and started the stove. In little time at all, the sandwiches are ready. I used a little too much butter on the bread, so maybe his hands will get oily. But then again, when is there ever too much butter? Correct. That is the correct answer. I was just about to say. Okay. They're messy, but isn't that the point? Honestly, yeah, a nice, good, crusty grilled cheese sandwich where it's like the bread is really oily and greasy, and like sometimes the cheese gets kind of stuck to the bottom of the outside of the bread too. It's also just really tasty and crunchy. That might have to be my lunch after I'm done with this. I don't know. Okay, actually, you know what? Magoof. I'll eat these ones and make him another set. He must be really hungry. Whoa.
Do tell me.
Did you eat my food? Uh-oh. Yeah. How is it that I'm immediately caught the moment I come out into the room? You're a slave to your appetite and you disgust me. Anyway, let me have it. Put the plate down. Obediently, I lower the plate in front of the karasu demon. He leans forward to look it over, sniffing at the bread. I stay quiet all the while, holding my breath. What will happen to me if he doesn't like it? Cut it. Huh? Cut this offering into pieces. It's too messy, and I don't want it under my talons. Wow, what a diva. I slide the plate closer to myself and cut the sandwich into bite-sized pieces for him. Yeah, we should cut it into 4 triangles and cut the crust. Only the best for my cute and cool karasu demon. Ooh. Anyways. Okay, he watches me suspiciously as if he thinks I may steal his food. That's fair though. I kind of already did. Once the sandwich has been cut, he straightens in his seat and samples the sandwich with a fork.
What's this?
This is what you stole from me? Uh-oh, he doesn't sound happy. Wait, the what's this was kind of funny. It's a popular snack food. You really don't like it? It's befitting for someone as slovenly as yourself, but to my exquisite palate, it's simply not enough. This shouldn't qualify as a meal. Why does he hate it so much? I wonder if it would have changed if we picked the Salisbury steak. It's not even bad, it's just a weird grilled cheese sandwich hater. Take it. I'll eat it in front of him then. Nom nom. I don't care what some snooty demon thinks about grilled cheese sandwiches. Good food is good food. I take the plate away. What? Okay, let's try the Salisbury steak. I can't go wrong with my own favorite food, can I? That is just... Anyway, Salisbury steak, here we go. It takes me a bit to figure out where to start. Reverse engineering the recipe, I'll need to make some patties, gravy, and mashed potatoes. Okay, I got this. I'll be okay, surely. Well, here goes nothing. Sometime later, I pulled together an attempt at Salisbury steak. The patties are... Aw, man. This is gonna be bad. The patties are overcooked and probably dry, but it's fine. That's what gravy is for. At least I'm not undercooking the meat and giving people salmonella like the Guild Gladiator. Oh no, the hamburger stream. Was that what he was making? He didn't fully cook whatever it was that he was making. I don't remember. Okay, after trying to convince myself that I did an acceptable job, I bring the meal out to the table in the living room. Slow as always, I see. Without responding, I place the Salisbury steak in front of him on the table. But he looks unimpressed. Majorly so. Hey, what the heck? I worked so hard on these. He could at least pretend to be a little grateful or appreciative. This is my favorite meal. I tell him this in attempts to defend my decision. With a sigh, he prods at one of the patties with the prongs of the fork I brought him. The patties betray me in an instant. I guess I hadn't used enough breadcrumbs or egg or something because they crumble into little crusty meat bits under pressure. And he looks at me. He just looks at me. You can't dismiss it so easily. It might taste good. See, this is the issue I have with Salisbury steak, man. Maybe it is a good comfort food. I don't know. Not the raw burger. Yeah, the raw burger. I insist. Hearing me out for a change, the karasu demon takes a couple of bites, smearing the broken patties around in gravy. He chews. Good? I just want this to work.
What's this?
It's terrible. I don't taste anything.
Do tell me.
Did you even attempt to season? Come to think of it, I forgot that part. Oh no, not the unseasoned patty. Alright. Don't ask me how. I'll try something else. Give me a second. I collect the failed dish. Great. Alright, well, this is our last option. Haka had liked strawberries. That's what it was. Haka does like strawberries, but I guess I'm not sure. Okay, so we'll try this. Haka had liked strawberries, and I have some here in my stash of ingredients. There are plenty of members in the guild with a fondness for sweets, so it's not unlikely that even the karasu demon might have a soft spot for desserts. How about making him some strawberry cake? Even if it sucks, it'll at least be cute enough to hopefully invoke a sense of pity. Yes, we must win him over with our girl failure vibes in the shape of an adorable strawberry cake. Let's do this. I prepare it one bit at a time. Ding! And just like that, I manage. It looks really good, actually. I might have discovered baking as a hidden talent. It's a bit sad that I have no way of photographing this cake before he eats it, but at least I'm confident now that there's no way he'll hate it. It's a perfect specimen of a cake. I carefully collect the cake and bring it out to the living room for the karasu demon. Alright, let's try it. Ta-da! Look what I brought you. Oh? Well, it looks the way it should. The karasu demon carefully angles his head as he observes the cake. However, try as he might, he'll never find a flaw. Frankly, I deserve the trophy of it, or blue ribbon, or something for making him such a beautiful strawberry cake. We'll see. Is he determined not to like it? I don't know. I see him wield his fork and turn it to the side so the edge can slice off a bite-sized piece. He places a bite of cake in his mouth and then swallows. Did you like it? He takes another bite, as if the first one hadn't been enough to decide. Okay, I think this is the one. This has to be the one. Still no answer. He just keeps eating and eating. His eating sounds sound like he's purring. I think it's safe to say he likes this offering. Before long, he's eaten the entire cake by himself without even extending an invitation to share. I mean, aren't we full from, like, I don't know, the 4 grilled cheese sandwiches that we ate before? Anyways. He drops his fork on... Wait, I messed that up. Hold on. He drops his fork on his empty plate. It wasn't terrible. Congratulations. Woohoo! Okay, finally. A victory for me. But I'm still hungry. Uh-oh. Still hungry after eating an entire cake by himself? And why is he in such a hurry to make sure I don't say happy? There aren't enough ingredients left for me to make another whole cake. Is he gonna eat us? Then make something else. I'm still hungry, I said. Yeesh. I collect the empty plate.
Do tell me.
There's nothing left, is there? There are still some supplies left. You disappoint me. What? How? Had he or had he not devoured my entire cake by himself? Your offerings are not good enough for me. And yet you dared summon me? I should make you pay for it. Ruh-roh. You ate my cake. How can you say that I disappointed you? You offended me when you brought the other two out. Oh no. I wonder if we go back and we pick the strawberry cake first, if it'll be fine. Did I not tell you that I was still hungry? And that I'd had every intention of feasting? Since when did the situation become about appeasing you? Whoa, that laugh is crazy. You can't be serious. I am serious. Why do you think you can boss me around like a servant or something? Because you are a lower being, human. It is the natural order of things for you to worship me. I have been patient enough towards your insolence. Great. The demon rises from his chair, and his wings beat down once around him. The gust of air sent the remaining dishes flying from the table. Then he does it again. second gust is much more powerful, and it sends me flying back until until I hit the wall behind me. It's like, Haka, use gust! I slide down the wall until I'm down on the tatami. Haka's doppelganger comes closer to me.
Do tell me.
Did you ever think to know your place? Of course appeasing me should be your utmost priority, because you summoned me here. He sweeps up a leg and kicks me in the face with his shoe. We are just getting knocked around by these Tempus boys. This is crazy. Crazy pants. I see stars when it makes contact and stays there.
Do tell me.
Do you understand now? Maybe so, but I understand that you're a demon, but it doesn't mean I should stand up for myself. Just because I'm human. It doesn't mean that I have to respect you. The karasu demon digs his toe deeper into the side of my face. Once again, we're getting stepped on. He leers me down before he kicks again at it to shove himself away. There's a scowl stuck on his face. I know I'm setting myself up for disaster, but I can't back down now. Not like this. Okay, yeah, we're pretty, I don't know, I feel like we have a lot to say for someone who has like 0 defense mechanisms in order to defend ourselves against a demon, a karasu demon, an evil prince, a demon king. Like, we got pretty lucky with Battle, but after that, we've just been knocked around. Very well then. In that case, allow me to show you your place in this world. The karasu demon reaches for my hair and sinks his claws into my scalp when he lifts my head. Oh no, karasu demon, don't beat me up. Some tempura somewhere. I squeak in pain as they break my skin and blood drips down the sides of my face. I squirm under his grasp before he throws me back on the ground with another sadistic laugh. Jesus. Hi, Aoi. We're getting beat up by the karasu demon right now. Having a great time, probably. Human. Beg me for forgiveness and I'll reconsider your punishment. Oh, please don't beat me up, karasu demon. Huh? What's the croissant? Oh, yeah, they're in the oven. Can you check on those for me? I forgot about that. Thank you, Ari. Okay. Ugh. I'm too disoriented to respond. I sit up from where I've been flung aside and slowly try to recollect myself. Did something happen? Everything abruptly goes still. I look up and see that the karasu demon is licking the blood from his nails. Jesus Christ. He's doing that, and then... delicious. Ew! Gross! That's nasty. I found it. What? You were useful to me after all. Oh! Yo! Oh my god, you're so delicious. I can't believe I didn't think of this before. He's eating us! I knew it! I knew it! I knew he was gonna eat us. And now we're gonna die. Was this the 3rd time that we're dying? Jesus Christ. Ew! The sounds are nasty. Okay, as he claws past my skin and chews on whatever he can rake out from under it, I don't feel any pain. We don't? Rip croissants. Oh no! They should have only been in there for... How long has it been since I took a break? Uh-oh. I didn't even smell them from in here. Wait, not now. We're in the middle of getting eaten alive. Hang on, Ari. Why? Is it just so painful that I don't feel anything anymore? The body is a strange thing. Ew! I watch as the karasu demon helps himself to my innards, pulling my organs out from beneath my ribs like I'm a piñata full of candy. My blood stains his teeth. he gets little stringy pieces of meat caught in them every now and then. Ugh, we're just watching all of this happen. This is the worst one so far. I close my eyes when I see him start slurping down another piece of me. Yeah, truly, like, why are we even watching this anymore? Maybe that's my liver? A kidney or something? I don't know. This is so messed up. My new favorite food. I'm going to eat an entire village. I'm going to feast. Wait. We missed some stuff. No, we missed some stuff. Okay, oh well. Getting eaten and croissants ruined one awful day. Yeah. That's okay. Maybe Flayon's route will be a little bit less. Alright, what have I summoned into this world? Wait, we summoned him? We did this. We summoned him. This is our fault. You have acquired 5 keys. Alright.
Self-voicing enabled.
Whoa.
Self-voicing disabled.
Oh, that's cool that they have that. Alright. We're just not having a great day. We just got eaten. They did... I guess that's the cannibalism part that they mentioned in there. They were like, yes, it was cannibalism, murder, and sewer slide were the trigger warnings on the game. Great. Something tells me that Flayon's route is probably going to be the worst one. Now, I cannot tell you why I feel this way. I just have a suspicion. I don't know. Alright, chat. This is the last route, the abandoned automaton. Which that's really interesting. So he's essentially like a tin man, right? I believe it. Yeah, I don't know. Something just tells me that this is going to be a trip. Knowing Flayon. Here we go. Exo. Rain slips through the green foliage above me. It falls and patters against my skin and hair. As my clothing starts clinging to me, the air around is rich with the smell of wet leaves. It's not bad. You know, a guilty pleasure that I have, not walking through the rain without an umbrella, but sometimes if I'm on my scooter, and I shouldn't ride it in the rain, but sometimes I do, and I don't know if it's because I'm not like walking, but I really like the feeling of like the rain falling on me while I'm like, I guess, moving through the streets on my electric scooter. Which again, I probably shouldn't be riding it in the rain, but something about it is extremely cathartic and relaxing. I don't know. Anyways, strange, I can't recall what happened between when I'd stepped through the door and now. But perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Of course, the way back to the Tempus Guild Hall wouldn't be as easy as going through the right door. There's no point in sulking. I may as well try my best to figure out where I've turned up. I know it's a forest at least. Then again, I know a lot of forests. I'd never been good with distinguishing one from another. Wait a minute, chat. It's just clicking in my head. I think I'm just understanding now why Shinri sacrificed himself. So this took me forever, but the way that this world works, it's that one way to end up back at the doors is for you to die. Okay, we get that. But another way for you to end up is if they die. So one of those two things have to happen for you to return. And that's why in each route, it's been either they die or you die, and that is the end. So I don't think there's a way to go through each of these routes without one of those things happening. Ah, I think that's how it works. And maybe that's why Shinri sacrificed himself, because he realized that there wouldn't be a way for you to return without one of the two of you dying. And so he killed himself so that you could return. I think that's how this works. Something to look forward to, I guess. Yes, so we'll see. So I doubt that Fleon will sacrifice himself in this one. So we'll see which one of us kicks the bucket. I have a feeling I know what the answer is, but that is interesting. I guess we'll find out what happens after we've gone through all 6 ones. But anyways, okay. I've never been good with distinguishing one from another. All trees look the same to me after a while. If only I were Machina X Fleon. The guild's pilot always seemed to be able to memorize landmarks without trying. He rarely needed to check his maps after an initial expedition, and I always reached out to him when I found myself lost somewhere. Oh, there's an idea. I think to check my communication device and contact him. Come on, Fleon, pick up. Drat, failed signal. You've got to be kidding me. I gave it another try. Failed signal again? I hear something or someone approaching, but have no weapon. Turning to face the source, I raise my fists in case I need them. But when I do, I see someone familiar. Red hair, dripping, and close to his face. Leon seems to have found me here in the woods.
I see.
It's you. Where did you go for so long? I waited here for years and years. I thought that maybe you wouldn't come back for me. Oh. But it's really you.
How beautiful.
Oh, I'm so happy I could die, Master. Ah, okay, so this is the route we are going. You waited for years and years? You said you waited here for years and years? How long have you been by yourself? I don't think I'm the person he means by his master, but I still need to try and figure out more about where I am. Anything helps. I lost count. Honestly, I like his little suit. I think it's very cute. And like the gear on his back, it's kind of rusted. It's a nice touch. Okay. You left me here a long, long time ago, so I can't remember. Sorry, but there's no way. Fleon's lookalike seems unhappy with my denial. He won't let me have this. He stares at me as if I'm lying to him. Fine. What makes you so sure it was me? Your name is Key. So I was right. It could still be a coincidence. I refuse to believe I'd do something so cruel. I'd never abandon anyone in the woods like this for who knows how long. I don't blame you for what you did, Master. After all, you're the reason I exist. There's such a finality and weight to what he says. He believes to the bottom of his core that I'm his master. But what does he even mean by that? I only feel more confused than I did before. Are you Fleon? Fleon, is that you? If this is Fleon, something is very wrong with him. The smile on his face dims. It's at this moment that perhaps both of us realize that we've been mistaken. That has to be the reason. The disappointment is showing on his face. Uh-oh. Fleon is... I can see him hesitate. Fleon's name means something to him, but I don't understand it. Oh, Fleon is dead, Master. See, I knew it. Already from the jump, we're about to go through some bullshit. I knew it. I knew it. Here we go. You yelled at me. You said you wouldn't call me by his name anymore. Because it hurts when you do. It breaks your heart, remember? And you having a heart is what makes you human. You said that you were different from me because I can't understand your pain. That's what you told me. I did? What the hell is he even talking about? There's no way I could just forget Fleon dying. It's impossible. Right? Does calling me Fleon again mean that your heart is fixed now? That must be why you're back. No. You're not Flayon. I'm sure about that part. Oh god. Oh, okay, we have a third option now. You have the wrong person. I'm sorry. There's just no way. But you created me. Did you really forget? There are reasons behind simply forgetting that makes his claims impossible. That's just the thing. There's no way I could have created you either. I should watch my words. Yeah, for once. According to him, he and his master had approached this subject in the past. There definitely seems to be an underlying complex. I hear his joints make a rickety sound when he shifts his stance across from me. Oh boy, rickety crickety, here we go. This person is not human. He's completely mechanical. Oh, we have a key. I just don't have those sort of skills. Abandon automaton. No reply. As I wait for one, I realize that the rain has lulled to a stop. The automaton still stares at me as if I've broken something in him. With nothing left to say, I give an awkward nod and try to find some good timing to make an exit. My joints also make a sound. Oh no. Not you becoming the Tin Man. Okay, good luck finding him. Good luck finding... Huh? Good luck finding key. Okay, I mean it. Why am I Oh, the other me. That actually made him. Okay. I avoid meeting his gaze as I turn to leave. In the very same moment, the automaton suddenly breaks the quiet. Here it goes. The other shoe's about to drop. You can't.
No!
Don't leave me anymore. Yep, here comes the yandere. The shouting shoots fear through me, and before I know it, I'm running from the forest without thinking, without looking back. His voice falls further and further away, but I can still hear his mechanical legs creaking and grinding as he tries chasing me. Now that's some nightmare fuel. Don't go. I need you to stay with me. Forever. You promised me. Yikes. I run until I don't hear him anymore and eventually come to the edge of the forest. Honestly, if this rain can't stop him and rust him out, we're doomed. Though I seem to have lost him, it's still difficult for me not to feel uneasy. The automaton may not be human, but he still sounds like it. No, I can't think about that anymore. I can't afford to feel guilty over something I didn't do. My eyes search the clearing for any signs of shelter. In the far distance, I can see a greenhouse and a small chateau side by side. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're going to save here. Go back. Okay. Where should I go, I wonder? Ask the chateau's owner for information. Sneak into the greenhouse. Let's sneak. A greenhouse seems like a good enough place for a temporary shelter. There's a roof and enough plants inside should I have to hide myself from anything dangerous. I mean, now that I think about it, that's also a great place to corner yourself, but it's too late now. If I can at least take a quick power nap, a power nap, bestie. We're thinking of taking a nap. There's a mechanical man on the loose, and we're going to fall asleep in an unknown place, in a house made of glass. Like, say that back to yourself and tell me that that makes sense. Yes, let's take a nap in the glass house. Right. Okay. I should have enough strength to find my way back to the nearest town. Achoo! Oh, and then we sneeze, giving away our, this main character makes very interesting choices to me. I sneeze. In the moment that follows, I realize I may be getting sick from the rain earlier. Serves me right, I guess. The timing couldn't be worse. I feel chills begin to develop, but I can't afford for that to slow me down. I should be on my way. Without looking back, I trudge towards the greenhouse in search of somewhere to rest. Great. It takes some time to let myself into the greenhouse. It'd been locked, but I somehow managed to find a spare key hidden where I guessed one might be. Under the mat, probably. That's where people keep their spare keys these days. Do people still do that? Like they keep like an extra key either in the mailbox or underneath like the front mat? Um, I know I have one friend who her mom, anytime she needs to like get into the house and she's like forgotten her key, her mom will tape the key to a wall with the same color tape that the wall is. So I think the wall is like orange. So she tapes it in like a way that you wouldn't really know that there's a key hidden behind it unless you were to pull it back, which is pretty smart actually. Um, yeah. It had been okay, so weird how that had worked out. Well, I'll only be staying here to rest and recollect myself. I'm careful to put everything back where I found it. I also tried to avoid touching anything. All of the plants here are well taken care of, and a designated section of them seem to be used in cooking. Maybe the chateau owner enjoys cooking? I'd never been very good at it myself. Was that my stomach? Oh my god, the stomach sound. I thought that was actually my stomach just now. Ugh, I'm hungry. I shouldn't let myself get distracted. There are more than enough vegetables growing that I could steal, but even just taking a quick nap in here makes me feel guilty enough. I'll pass on taking any food, maybe try to hunt or fish instead. Rather than eat anything now, I search for a place to sleep. At the back of the greenhouse, I find a tool shed. It should suffice for a nap, just an hour or so. Yes, let's take a nap inside a box that can be locked. Let's do that, main character. Sure, why not? Letting myself in with a creak, I find a corner of the shed and use sacks of soil as a makeshift pillows. Makeshift pillows? Yes, soil that you can be buried under. Let's do that. Why not? It takes some time, but I eventually fall asleep. Of course you would come home. I know you better than anyone else. Ah! Ah! Okay, sleeping like a baby in the shed. So cute. Man, I hate being right. When I awaken, I find myself in a room I don't recognize. Somehow, I'm in a pair of cotton pajamas that fit me perfectly. Here we go. How? Last I remember, I was sleeping on the floor of a shed. Welcome home. You were sleeping for a while. Where'd you come from? I found you sleeping in the tool shed of your greenhouse. My greenhouse. Do you remember yet, Master? This is where you live. Don't call me that. Just Key is fine. Anyway, I'm still confused. You carried me back here from the shed? Where did the pajamas come from? These are your pajamas, Key. You were all curled up like a sick little kitten. So of course I changed your clothes from you and put you in bed. Creepy. Creep alert. Creep alert. Creep alert. Creep alert. Okay. His face lights up with affection and pride, but I just feel violated. Does he think I'm going to thank him for that? Don't smile like that. You should have woken me up. I tried, you know, but you didn't wake up. I couldn't leave you there on the ground wet and sick. You're never happy with me lately. Not then and not now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I watch him for a long moment, lacking any words that might comfort him. We're concerned about comforting him? He kidnapped us and changed our clothes. I don't understand. I don't understand. There are so many red flags here. I'm surprised that we're surprised when anything bad happens at this point. Okay, there's a flat silence in the air before yeah, sorry. There's a flat silence in the air before I break it with a sudden sneeze. Achoo! Ugh. My whole body is fed up with me, and my stomach growls just shortly after sneezing. The automaton laughs tiredly. See? Still sick. I should make you food. What do you want to eat? Poison? Maybe? When had I last eaten food? The idea of a home-cooked meal is appetizing, but I can't trust this automaton. but we're gonna do it anyways because that's the kind of person we are. So let's go on and save. I am curious what would have happened if we had done any of the other two options because it seems like this route is a little bit longer than the other ones. All right. I still don't trust you. The automaton looks at me with an emptiness in his eyes, as if I've slapped him with my words. While he still terrifies me, I still sense that he cares. After all, he claims to have waited for me in that forest of years and years.
I see.
I know. I feel it. It doesn't matter. Why doesn't it matter? Why doesn't it matter? I'll see how you resist one of your favorite meals. Wait! Before I can protest, the automaton leaves for the kitchen. Looks like there's no stopping him. Dang, without realizing, I fell asleep again. Of course I do, because I'm just a damsel in distress. More sleep seems to have helped recuperate my strength. You are so ready to fight. I really am, because I'm just like, everything that we're doing. You know when, you know what this is giving, actually? You know when you're watching a horror movie, and you know, you're just yelling at the screen for the main character to stop doing everything that will get them killed? This is that. Except in game form. That's why. After awakening a second time, I follow an appetizing smell to the dining quarters and see that a meal has been set out for me on the table. It's a hearty looking goddamn Salisbury steak again. One of my favorites. Whose favorite food in the entire world is Salisbury steak? Am I the only one who's experienced that literally in a TV dinner with like some macaroni and cheese and like maybe a side of potatoes? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Like that specific TV dinner? Okay. As I stare at it, I consider that maybe the automaton actually has met some version of me. This place might still be a parallel world or something, right? It'd make more sense as to why I wouldn't remember things, or why everything looks so different. I thought you might wake up soon. Are you feeling better? A little bit. That's good, isn't it? Maybe you just haven't had the real stuff. Have you had real Salisbury steak, Raven? Is that what this is? My eyes are just closed and need to be opened by some 3 Michelin star Salisbury steak. Uh-oh, another place for us to save. We're definitely gonna have to go back and redo some of these because it seems like Leon's route is the most potential to have a different outcome depending on what we pick. Okay. Let's accept the food because this man scares me. Oh, okay. My stomach growls again. That sounds like the realest stomach growl. Like, that's my stomach growling. I can't fight it forever. As I watch the automaton carefully from across the room, I decide to trust him and reluctantly lower into my seat. He hurries to stand beside me. You need a drink with it, right? Milk? Juice? Milk is fine. Milk. Okay. After the automaton provides just about everything I could ever need, I help myself to his cooking. It's delicious. So delicious, in fact, that I practically wolf it down without hardly chewing. It earns me some soft laughter from him. Yeah, like warm milk and sugar. Like, no thank you. If the food is poisoned and I die after this, at least it tasted good. That's the dry humor that crosses my mind upon finishing. You ate it so quickly. It was nice. I wiped my mouth with one of the napkins I'd forgotten to put on my lap. Do you want more? I can make more for you if you want. Normally, I'd be all down to pig out, but my nerves have been so fried from stress that my appetite is smaller than it should be. I feel uncomfortably full. I definitely ate too quickly. This was plenty, thanks. The automaton seems happy with my answer, and he lowers himself into a chair beside me. You're so stubborn. I'm happy to help you now. I'm thankful for that. I should head back soon. Now that I'm out of the woods, maybe my communicator has a better chance of reaching the guild Tempus. Failed signal. Are you still trying to go? Why would you open up your communication device right next to the person who's kidnapped us? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing literally everything that will get us killed? It's stressing me out. Okay, the automaton fidgets restlessly. Stop. Stop doing that. I wish I could shake myself right now. I really do. Okay. No, I still can't make a connection. Up there. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. In the words of Keenan and Kel, there it goes. Okay. Look at me when I'm talking to you. It certainly gets my attention. As I look up from my communication device, the automaton's eyes are wide and trembling. We're in a killer robot's lair, and we're doing literally everything we can to piss him off. We're going to die. We're going to be ripped limb from limb, and we're never going to see the light of day again. His expression is difficult to read. There's no point. It doesn't matter what I do. You just want things to go back to how they were, don't you? Even though I'm right here and ready to give you everything. What's so great about being human? Is having a heart really so amazing? The automaton is looking at me, but I don't feel seen. His rage is on the precipice of an explosion. I have to calm him down before that happens. Listen. But I'm too late. From a pocket of his coat, there are pliers in his hand. Pliers! In one motion, solid... In one motion, said pliers are clamped down on my tongue. I start to bleed.
No.
The pressure sinks down harder. That's psychotic. Like, this guy is asinine. Metal pinches me tightly. Like, everything is numb now from the adrenaline. Ooh, his nails are pretty. The automaton retracts his hand. That makes me nauseous. Okay. The automaton retracts his hand, pliers still in them. Chat, I'm actually nauseous. From then he drops the... This is some saw mess. Okay, pull it together. From then he drops the piece of my tongue he'd torn off on the ground. Jesus Christ, I brought these from the greenhouse earlier. I had a feeling somehow that I'd need them. Blood fills my mouth and my eyes well with tears. I watch the automaton in horror as he opens and closes the pliers flippantly as if they're a child's toy. I'm not good enough for you because I'm not human. Are you wishing you named the main character something else? See, actually, the very first one that we went through, I named myself Kianna, and I was like, that's way too personal, so I changed it to Ki, and I think now we're good. It's fine. Go on, you can say it. Can I? Or maybe you can't now. I'm not good enough for you because we're so different. Because I don't have a heart. With the pliers shut in his fist, he laughs at me before plunging them deep into my chest. I scream as loud as I can. The automaton fails to react. He keeps muttering to himself. But just think, what if neither of us had hearts? Wouldn't that make us perfect for each other? You'd finally stop hurting. You'd stop thinking about how I'm not Flayon. And I'd finally stop comparing myself to humans. He cranks the pliers back apart and spreads the wound he's inflicted. My blood bubbles up through the gaping hole. I'm going to die soon. There's no way I'm going to live life through this. Shh. He coos to me as I dry sob. Just be still, okay? It'll all be over soon. His pliers dig further into me, and his other hand is placed on my cheek. His thumb wipes my tears away gently. I only manage a weak gasp. Ah! Eek. The tongs of his pliers twist and puncture everything they can. My sight starts fading. Don't worry. Without this stupid heart of yours ruining you anymore, you'll be just like me. You'll finally know how I feel. And that's why you'll forgive me if I stop it, right? He takes hold of my beating heart in his pliers and bursts a hole in it. Because even if you don't know any better, I can make you happier than anyone else.
Don't leave. No.
Don't go.
No!
Don't go, I said. Stay with me forever. You promised you would. Oh. You've acquired 6 keys. Why is it dark now? Oh, the music is different too. What cost? Right. Okay. Alright, that last one, I'm very glad that we did Fleon's route last, because that last one actually made me sick to my stomach with the visual. Like, I am actually emotionally disturbed. Like, I think I need a minute. I think I need a minute, because that was really messed up. The pliers. They really weren't lying. Yeah, no. They were not lying. Lying, they were not. Whew. Okay. What else do we have here? That was just... I'm not a, I don't usually watch, horror movies or things like that. I don't usually play many, like, psychological horror games or things like that. So maybe this is, like, typically, I don't know if this is pretty tame for some people, but that was emotionally a lot for me. Mostly because I knew it was going to happen. Oop. I do think eventually I think I wanna go back, not right now, but go back to Fleon's route and try a couple of the other options and see if we get a different result, because that was horrifying. Okay. What's extra? Credits, profiles. Oh. Oh wow, they all have profiles. Fun. Before we do that, let's see. Gallery. Oh, there's a hidden one. Jesus Christ. Shinri. Yeah, no, we're not looking at the plier one. Yeah, all of these are... Let's see. Return. Okay, so now it says that we have truth. So let's open that. What was my name? What was my name? In the vast darkness, another door appears to you. A mysterious door with 6 keyholes, each of them with a different jewel-colored lining. As you approach it now, you know where it'll lead. After all, you've been through a lot to get here. You remember the many stories you'd witnessed and played a part in. The huntsman's, the karasu demon, the abandoned automaton, the showman's, the exiled princes, the demon kings. All 6 keys you worked hard to collect dissipate into the abyss. A lock clicks, and when you finally open the door... Oh, we're getting a nice little slideshow. That was nuts. This guy? Purgatory. The deepest depths of hell that is offered to. What is that? The 9th level of hell? A slide of razors? That's all you. This one was also really messed up. Okay, I'm almost home. Wait for me, guys. I wake up beneath the shade of a large tree. Is this the start of another twisted story? I don't know anymore. My whole body is sore and there are knots in my back. Me in the morning. I take a deep breath. This place looks like Elysium. It looks like a meadow not too far from the guild hall, actually, but... Key, is that you? Did it work? Shinri, thank God. Thank Jesus, Lord Christ Almighty. Thank you. They're back. Look, I see them over there. For real? Move out of the way. That'll... Why single me out like that? Everyone else is in your way too. Wait, did we really find Key? I was worried we were going to have to make signs for a missing person. Finally, now that we found Key, we can call this done and get the Halloween party started like we wanted to. As the Tempus Guild members come closer to me, I prop myself up at the base of the tree. Oh my god! Everyone's back. Bless. Jesus Christ, don't ever leave me like that again. I'm never going back there. Okay. I'm stunned and at a loss for words. Honestly, yeah, this is... Oh, I hear the music! Everyone's back. I'm feeling a little emotional. That was like a real journey. Because I've experienced so many tragedies, I don't even know what to say to them. Would they believe me if I told them what I saw? Had I just conked out here and seen a series of different nightmares? No, they'd definitely been real. I can't believe otherwise. Sorry everyone for making you worry. How long have you guys been looking for me? Way too long. By that I mean a couple of days now. Oh wow. Are you alright? You look like you've been through it. Oh, have we? Have we? Want me to carry you back? Leon, you cannot carry anyone. How do I even approach this subject? Was I here this whole time? What did I look like when you saw me? You looked like you were sleeping just now, but you definitely weren't here the whole time. We searched most of Elysium for you after you were gone too long. Yeah. Altair sent me and Shinri out this way to check yesterday. We didn't see you there, but maybe we just didn't notice? Who knows? No, that's not it. I was over here 2 or 3 times when we looked. So I must have really disappeared and reappeared here. I physically wound up on the other side, just like I thought. And now, after experiencing those 6 different tragedies, I'm back here. I don't know how to even begin explaining what happened to the boys, so I'll save it for another day. For now, I'm just relieved to be back. Things are going to be okay now. I miss them. I miss these guys so much. I had some really bad dreams. Really, really bad dreams. I don't know why I was out so long, but that's about all I can say. That's okay, I get it. I understand that feeling too. The two of them look at each other as if they know something I don't, before they look at me again. Oh, right, because Shinri was communicating with his doppelganger at one point. We know that, and and Altair, the Demon King, definitely knew about the keys. So these two knew a lot. Hadn't their doppelgangers come into contact with their other selves, allegedly? I guess I'll just find an opportunity to ask them one day. Let's not beat around the bush. We should get Key up out of the dirt. Good old Axel. So, are we still going to open the hall for the party? Think it can't hurt. That's such a good way to welcome Key back. Oh right, we've got to set the sound system up for karaoke. Come on, Key, let's get you back inside. Thank God. The boys helped me up from the grass and lead me back towards the guild hall. When I'm on both feet, I'm met by a group hug. Some of them muss my hair and tease me, but I don't pay attention because I'm home. I'm home. Finally home. I'm where I belong. I can't even describe how relieved I am, how good that feels. As the Tempus Guild Hall slowly comes into view, I look forward to a Halloween spent together with my friends. The end. Yay! I didn't think we were actually gonna make it through the whole main story today. Produced by the Hollow Stars EN team. Thank you! Thank you, thank you. Director and screenwriter. Okay, art management. Okay. Character designer. Hakuseki. Thank you, Hakuseki. Background designer. Yasuda Gabo. Thank you. CG designer, Suzuki Crown, ZK. Program. Watson can it? Oh, it's all gone. Okay, and that is the end of Doppelganger. Thanks for playing. Nice. Alright. Apparently Flan was actually able to carry some of the others. Yeah, you're right. He is kind of strong. You don't let the short king fool you. He's got gains. Do you even bench, bro? Let's see, how many runs have you done? Okay, so yeah, we did all of them. That's how we were able to unlock the truth at the end. Yay, congrats. Congrats. Do I feel like I've won anything though? Alright, so that was terrifying. Every second of it. I just got here. Yeah. I did actually... I planned to play Doppelganger for 2 days, but that's just because I didn't know how long it was actually going to be. So we were able to get through the entire thing today. So what we might do tomorrow is just go back and click through some of the other options for some of the other routes tomorrow. Especially Flayons, and I think if we do Hakkas in a different direction, maybe we'll get something different. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a couple of different... I don't remember if, like, no matter what you do, if the endings are the same or not. Profiles... Sleeping under starlight, getting to know locals, protecting the weak, dislikes haunted places. That's a lie. I guess maybe his doppelganger would. Pretentious business, wastefulness, invasive personal questions. Favorite food, gyros. Banana pudding. Likes being in the spotlight, collecting perfume, wearing costumes, telling people no refunds. Dislikes repeating himself. Me too, actually. Cleaning. Method actors. Interesting. Children. Receiving hugs. Banana pudding. Gotta go back to watch the VOD. Yeah, it was quite the adventure, honestly. Likes having his hair played with, ornate trinkets, crystals, flowers. When food gets trapped under his nails. Oh yeah. Being wet, stuffy clothing. Ugliness. What? How is that a dislike? I hate ugly people or ugly things. Ugliness? Maybe like a character trait? Cause I can deal with that. Favorite food, crab, human meat, Jesus Christ. Wow. Excellent. Likes instigating conflict, teasing others, hot babs, getting sweaty. Yeah, that was definitely everything in his route. Dislikes becoming bored. Boot rides, what's that? Singing? He hates singing? A lack of a challenge. Favorite food, anything with mushrooms. Do you like mushrooms? Likes puzzles, submissive people, Jesus Christ, reading, investing competition, dislikes ballroom dancing, loud laughter, insubordination, and sleeping in late. Tantanmen? Being together with his master, watching people cry. Oh my god. Rain. Running errands. Dislike secrets, animals. Sharing with others. Overheating. Favorite food, doesn't eat. Perfect. Oh, boat rides. Sorry. Oh wait, we already looked at that. Okay. All right. Well, it is getting pretty late. I have to get ready to go and do other things, but thank you everyone for hanging out with me today while we play Doppelganger. I think tomorrow we will spend a little bit more time going through some of the different routes and seeing if we get a different result. I'm pretty sure you can if I look at Doppelganger, Tempus, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check to make sure. Six unique. Oh wait, maybe not. 6 unique routes with a bonus and 7 original character developed by a popular automaton release. Maybe not. It might just be the same each time actually, because actually that would make sense because there's only in the gallery there's only 6 pictures. So maybe those are the only ones. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either we'll go back and we'll look at some of the other options for the routes, or we'll play something else, maybe Animal Planner again, and just decompress from how intense this game was. Overall, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Flayon, you terrify me, and I'm definitely traumatized by that route. But it was a lot of fun. It was a good ride. I think this is a really good turnout for the game. Thank you so much, EN team, for this treat. I think it was worth every penny. But yeah, sounds good. We'll work it out. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna go now. Thank you again, everybody, for hanging out, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Eat something nice. I know some of you were talking about it's lunchtime. Definitely make sure you eat, and I'll see you later.